Before we get started, I just want to make it clear where I stand. Okay? I want to make it clear where I stand. All right?
Where do you stand?
I just showed them. So
for audio listeners, what are you showing?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we are audio podcast.
Yeah, once again, these time drill niggas.
You gotta stop doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
Once again.
But I am caving for Demon Slayer season 3. We are back. All right, we are back.
Are you done after this time? Are you?
He's inspiring me. He's inspiring me every day to be a better man.
Who?
Tanjiro. Now, with that being said,
how many times have you cried this week?
Yeah, only twice. Only twice.
Okay.
You know?
So less than every episode of Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
When you're ready to be a real man, you watch One Piece and see the journey of Luffy, the pirate king, to be.
Exactly. It's time to set sail.
If I had 1,000 years
But you can
to
keep
wait,
watching that pussy boy.
I will, because pussy boys are out here winning right now.
Are they though?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
You should know.
Whoa.
They over there fighting emotions.
Why you do it?
I said-
Fighting
it's a compliment.
dragon lords.
Oh.
You're winning, right? Yeah, you winning. Yeah,
Shut
keep
up.
the chin up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, you just
Fuck
did a
you.
move.
Shut up.
Yeah. My
I
God,
did
looking
do a
good
move.
over there. All right. Welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. If this is your last time tuning in, thank you as well. Fuck y'all niggas. We
Come
love y'all.
back. Come back.
Come back. You know,
Viewers come back.
what we like to do is got
You
it.
can blame it all on me.
I don't know.
Don't blame shit on me.
Yeah, don't blame shit on any of us. Because we're here to cave and we're here to cap.
That's right.
All right. We like to talk about everything from the world of comics, films, and video games. I am Sumo, and as always, I am joined by some really, really, really cool guys.
Aw.
Oh, man.
Feels so good.
Makes it feel bad that I have a better name than him, Stooge.
Damn. Well, I am king.
Tanjiro tells us to look up.
He ain't got no choice to look up. Shortness. He's 4'1". What's he gonna do?
See how I'm looking over this petty nigga?
What up, y'all? My name is Jest One, and we're gonna start with some controversy.
Tandro got to jump to turn on the fucking sink.
Enough.
Like always, we always start with some controversy, whether it be infighting about Tanjiro and his
In the supremacy
pussiness.
over the anime. It's
Fair enough.
supremacy over the anime world.
Fair enough.
All right, calm down.
We can't hear you in the pirate waves, bro. We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Fair enough. Let him live in his land of backpack girls and
And Michael Jackson demons.
I'm going to
There
come
we
in here
go.
with some earrings. I'm telling y'all. I don't know how this hits. But I'm doing it too.
But early in my fridge, I happen to find the most controversial beer in the world right now.
Yeah, whoa.
If you
Bud
haven't
Light.
noticed already.
I will preface this by saying this is the pre-gay Bud Light, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
those cans are selling for like $75.
No, they're not. Are they really?
But
Which ones?
these ones?
Well, look at that. No, the ones with the new
with the
spokesperson.
agenda.
Yes,
With the agenda.
Yes.
Damn.
The agenda.
So this is good old home classic American
Yes,
beer.
the American beer. This is the American.
completely
shit.
straight like
This is straight beer.
straight beer. This is straight beer.
Okay.
But so we kind of took it up on ourselves too. We're gonna do a small review of Bud Light. I haven't actually drank Bud Light in probably 10 years.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of Bud Light to begin with. I actually prefer Budweiser, which actually tastes more like cat piss, but I prefer Budweiser over the Bud Light.
Got more of a kick
hold
to
on,
it.
let's-
Yeah, same thing with
Let's give it
MGD. I prefer MGD over Miller Lite. It's got a little bit more of a flavor.
Let's give it a little.
So I found this in my fridge. It must have been from a party at some point. When was this
dust on
canned?
it.
Okay, so this was canned in October 2022, which isn't bad. I mean, beers don't really go bad.
It's a fucking beer.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we're gonna start off with a review to see what the concern is, right? Because many people are really angry that they decided to have a trans spokesperson, which I didn't even know. Like they even served beer at like gay bars. Like I've never been to one myself.
Yeah, a bar. Yeah,
Yeah, you know, why would they want to sell beer at a bar?
Yeah.
Right. So. Listen, people, companies.
This is American beer.
yeah.
What you're saying. This is hard fashion American beer.
So
I'm ready.
Let's go, boys,
Yeah.
to the red,
All right.
white, and
So
blue.
let's start-
All right.
Yeah,
Click.
yeah. When
We're
America
starting
was
with
still
this is
strong.
actually we're a beer podcast or a drink podcast, and this is the first review we've ever actually done.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're gonna start with the smell. Barley, a little bit of hops, some.
Buddy.
I don't.
From first sip, it's not bad. It tastes a lot better than I remember.
It definitely reminds me when I first, because I started drinking in college, like my first year of college, and when I went to a frat party, and I was like, oh, try it. It was like keg beer, and my thing that I kept like thinking about as I was drinking, like, oh, it tastes like nothing at all. It
tastes musty.
I could just keep drinking this forever, and this is what this is it.
This is
nothing.
a just mass. When you start overproducing a beer, right, it gets really, hard to really keep the recipe true to its origins. Mass production comes with cutting costs and cutting just ingredients.
So it's the MCU of beer?
Yeah.
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 Word.
So like you can taste the pills, and by the way, we are going to compare it to another lager, a craft lager that I picked up yesterday from Michigan. That'll be later on in the pod. It's going to be the same style of beer, same AVB. This is Bud Light. It's a 4.2 AVB beer, and I mean it tastes watered down.
Yeah.
There is a funky little like
It's
leftover
musty.
aftertaste. Yes,
This is musty.
This is American must. Watch your mouth.
I do have to say it is like I said before, it's smooth. It doesn't like. That's the one thing. Well, like as I being on the podcast, we started drinking like craft beer and everything. It was always a question like, is this going to hurt me? Because some of that shit hurts, but I drink it anyway because I love my friends, and I'm going to finish the beer. I'm never going to waste alcohol.
I'm glad. Let me know when it hurts so I can make sure to get that style of beer.
Yeah,
again.
okay.
Get that shit on the reg. It's time to hating niggas.
See, and my issue with like these like Bud Light and Miller Lite and all of this like heavily, especially mass produced, they carbonate the shit out of them. So as soon as you drink it, immediately I feel it in my stomach,
yeah.
a buildup
man.
of gas that you really don't get a lot from these smaller batch beers.
I'm gonna try and hold that in all pod. Jesus.
The more I drink this,
Oh no,
the
let
worse
that shit
it
out.
is.
Like, I already burped twice already. We're about this beer just makes me burp. This is one of those beers that like it's chuggable, but afterwards you get that quintessential fucking belch, right?
I bet they waterboard people in Guantanamo with this shit.
Pour the shit out the trough at fucking Kid Rock's.
No, if they did this, they would be able to breathe because there's so many bubbles in it.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, thank you.
But the controversy to me was a little dumb.
Yeah, a little.
I mean,
as they often are. I didn't even know about the trans celebrity. I thought it's just-
Seriously, I didn't.
No one would have if Tucker Carlson didn't just blow the fuck up and look for the drink and then figure out the origins of the drink and everything. 'Cause that's how it blew up and everyone got on it and everything.
so is this just like a partnership, like with
Yeah.
like a small run of something? Like, what's it, like has that person ever actually drank Bud Light? Like, do people actually like Bud Light?
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, that I guess, man. That's the quintessential beer.
the staple beer.
It's a staple beer for every like football fan, trucker, like that.
It's
They
like
go-
McDonald's, bro.
Yeah,
it's like McDonald's. It's
beer.
not good, but they're in business.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I
available.
mean, they're one of the biggest. They're owned by one of the biggest corporations of beverage
Their grandfather
distributors
then.
in the entire world, Anheuser-Busch. So a lot of it is. A lot of people came out. The main thing that I found fun is a lot of artists came out saying that they were not going to carry Anheuser-Busch's products in their tours or shows or whatever. But like, here's something about music business: you don't get the drink tickets. Like, you go to a venue, you don't
You don't
decide what's on the drink menu. Like,
You're
that is-
funny.
that is a venue specific thing from partnerships that they have with companies such as InBev, distribution companies. And if you're gonna take all Anheuser-Busch good products out of your fucking lineup, you're getting rid of Modelo, you're getting rid of Corona, you're getting rid of Stella Artois, anything Goose Island. You are 90. There's like 50% of the market cap out there is owned by Anheuser-Busch, which is in itself a problem in my eyes.
It is a problem.
The
It's a
way
monopoly.
they keep eating up different craft breweries and changing recipes and doing all kinds of stuff that, as a beer aficionado, I'm not a fan of myself. So if you want to boycott Anheuser-Busch, I do it for the reasons that.
Buy local then.
I do it for the reasons
how about this? Drink liquor.
Whoa, my man.
Bottle of Hennessy at 9 o'clock in the morning. Fuck it, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Stop being pussy. All right, just drink.
Next podcast, I'm bringing whiskey.
Yeah,
Fuck it. Let's go.
We're not gonna finish this shit at all. I'm with that. Let's go.
We're doing just straight Everclear next fucking show.
We're gonna get increasingly more and more.
I got a bottle sitting on top of my fridge.
Oh, Jesus. All right, listen. Hey, fuck it.
Hey.
We're taking shots of Everclear.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
This show, you let this shit.
Look, even though that it's like what 55%. Bring something. We'll get something stronger. All right, we'll get some Barapoo stuff.
Oh,
I'd rather do that.
Lord,
I'd rather do that.
Damn.
Listen, this bad boy is trying to make its way off a very long tarmac, and if you guys want to lose a wheel, let's do it. I'm ready. Like, what the fuck not, man?
Shit, let's do it. Let's start off with
Something fun.
Yeah, something not fun. Let's start off with Fool's Paradise, actually. I want to talk about that. The new trailer that dropped, Charlie Day's new movie, written, directed, and produced by Charlie Day, which I'm really happy. I'm a huge fan of Charlie. Ever since the first season of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I've always I've loved everything he's done and been in. And he
Even Pacific Rim 2?
Was he in there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Actually, I never saw Pacific Rim 2, I will say that.
Oh.
Hey, bro. Shit hurts.
All right, well, did Guillermo del Toro direct that one too?
No.
He did one, right? He did one. Yeah. Well, there's the problem.
Yeah, there you go.
But the new trailer dropped for Fool's Paradise. It gives me like this is like an homage to Charlie Chaplin. Like the silent era, the way that this goes. I actually wanted to Google to see if this was like a remake of like a Charlie Chaplin movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have time to really find anything, but
but it's definitely heavily expired, by Charlie Chaplin and everything, and that's even. Like that's worthwhile to go because Charlie Chaplin was hilarious. Like even if you watch his stuff and everything, it's charming, it's fun, and sometimes very sad and everything, especially towards the end of the silent era of his films and everything, because he felt like he was being left behind.
Yeah, the speech from the great dictator may be one of the greatest speeches and monologues in cinematic history.
I feel uncultured because I'm lost here.
Straight up, I'm like,
oh, you should Google it.
Thank you.
It's a clip.
We have a small
What the fuck
temporary
is this?
alliance.
Oh
What
my
is
God.
this?
A small temporary-
Miscommunication.
This is your typical Smash player interaction.
A fist or a high five. Hey,
It is.
There you go. I thought one of you was going to do the thumbs up and the heart.
No, listen, he started this pie hating on my man, so that's why the fist is closed.
It's always a fit.
And that's why it got covered,
Close.
Paper beats rock.
That's right.
Just like One Piece beats Tanjiro.
That's right.
I'm gonna let y'all do whatever you gotta do.
Come along, enjoying the fun.
Hopes and dreams.
One
Anyway.
tidbit that I did see about that movie that it really actually interested me more about the movie was that apparently Charlie Day gave an early screening to Guillermo del Toro, who gave him some notes on the movie. Taking those notes, Charlie Day went back and did 23 days of reshoots.
Wow.
Which is really cool because now that only that shows you the respect he has for somebody the caliber of Guillermo del Toro, and
I was gonna ask. I'm not sure how much you know. Like, is Guillermo a executive producer at all?
No. Like
he's
Bro, he's just that guy.
Yeah, it's like if I gave you guys like
a script and
or like a demo tape and like then you guys give me feedback on mixing or whatever, which is really cool. I know that is a standard practice kind of in all sorts of media. You give somebody a manuscript and they give you notes on it.
But I think it's even better because this is not like him giving it to a committee. Like it's not like towards the people who are funding the film and them changing things. Like it needs to be sexier, you need to change this. Like, but no, he's giving it to an
pop.
Yeah, and
not only that, like having Guillermo del Toro be your friend, where you can actually just send him a fucking a project you're working on, and he gives you notes. It's like
that's so fucking cool.
How many times do you think they got high and watched cartoons together?
Shit.
Very, very many times.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Shit, if I was Charlie Day, I'd be like, my man,
Calling them every day, like just
my man.
sending them a meme.
you owe me for being in that shit. Pacific Rim.
Hey, bro, did you see that last episode of Demon
You
Slayer?
left me. Help me. You owe me.
I only joined that because I thought you were going to be a part of it.
I was part of it because you were part of it, and I stayed.
ditched me.
Yeah, you owe me. So, but yeah, the movie seems cool. I'd watch it. It doesn't seem like a fucking. I hate to sound like one of these people. It doesn't sound like a fucking superhero movie or whatever.
Damn.
So sure, why not?
Yeah, and it's star-studded. This is probably going to be Ray Liotta's final film.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't Cocaine Bear.
Oh my God, I was so happy to see his face again. Like, thank God it's not Cocaine Bear.
The first thing I said, I saw
Fuck.
him. I was like, "That's the guy from Cocaine Bear." That's what he did.
And I had to correct him because he didn't know who my man was. Exactly.
I know he was.
Sacrilege.
Okay,
Sacrilege.
but he did do
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, we
Everybody
know.
knows him.
Unfortunately.
He's the guy from Cocaine Bear.
Oh gosh. See what Tanjiro hate comes from?
Tanjiro hate?
Ignorance. Pure ignorance. And,
Shut up and go drink.
And there's no need to look
drink
into it
some more
any
paint.
further. I will if it's green and black checkered. All right.
Yeah, that's thin mint flavor.
Yeah.
Sticking with the trailers, did anybody catch the Blue Beetle trailer?
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
I did.
Too bad it doesn't matter, but it looks really cool.
That's the sad part about it.
Yeah.
This is probably the best looking DC film to
The
date.
most
and-
promising one too.
Yeah,
Like they
And
didn't change some shit up just to make it look
My
like
only
darker
thing-
or whatever.
My only thing is that they're obviously trying to copy the formula of Peter Parker, the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
that's,
I mean,
isn't
but
that
that
what Blue
is
Beetle
what-
is?
yeah. that
Welcome
is
to
what
Jamie
Blue Beetle
Reyes'
is.
life.
but I like the whole like. I don't know anything about Blue Beetle, but I do like the whole change up.
Neither does the rest of the world.
Shush.
I know.
Just a little Mexican boy with a book on his back.
But
Yeah.
I like the fact that everybody knows, like, if the whole family is going to be involved. It's not just going to
Yeah.
be him on
They
his
just better
own.
better not get suits. That's all I know. Don't do that shit again.
yeah,
Yeah, don't do that shit again.
Shazam.
Keep that shit.
Everyone
out of
gets a
here.
Blue Beetle.
Yeah, don't do that. If you don't do that, we'll be
Oh
good.
yeah, everybody just looks like a fucking Power
Yeah.
Ranger.
It won't be the
Yeah.
they'll be the Hive.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah, don't do that shit. Bring back Beetleborgs. Actually, do that.
This is Beetleborgs.
No,
Brother Blood
Yeah.
and the Hive. Come on, man, it's easy.
but yeah, the trailer looks good. I mean,
But what do you mean won't matter? This is part of the
Elseworlds.
pre-gun. This is pre-gun.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, this was already announced.
But
right?
why couldn't they carry this over? As long as they don't
I think-
include
okay,
any of the
It all honestly, like, to me, like, I think James Gunn is like, it all depends on how it does. I feel
Yeah.
like at this point, because
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like he could just roll him over. They may have to reboot him a little bit to fit his
No, no,
universe.
if this
No,
movie
like-
blows up, James Gunn's gonna come out of the woodwork like this was the plan all along.
yeah, but as long as none of the other characters are in there, this is still a standalone movie and it can still be incorporated.
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They can
But
just go like,
you think DC's not gonna bring in any of the other characters? Has there been a DC movie that doesn't rely on anybody post Man of Steel?
The Joker.
yeah, they're absolutely gonna bring that Batman into whatever.
They'll
they
somehow
do.
squeeze a Joker into this movie.
The Joker movie. Yeah, bring him in.
Not this one. Not Blue
Yeah.
Beetle. That shit looks too bright.
Bringing Joaquin
and,
Phoenix's Joker
you know,
into
feel good, whatever. I don't see it happening. For
I mean,
this one.
it could be what's that shit called? Post-apocalyptic Joker. You know, with the
no, that's not coming back.
what's homeboy's name? Morbius. What's his name?
Jared
What?
Leto?
Jared Leto.
More-
It could be
more-
Jared Joker.
Mr. Morb himself.
Don't. We're not doing that. That's not coming back out. We're
sure?
not doing that. It was shot in the basement. Nobody else was doing that. Nobody else wanted that. Warner Brothers saw that shit. They were like, oh
no.
shit. Well, he's doing that. Okay. We're not going to use any of that.
But,
But yeah, the movie
I'm
trailer is
glad.
good. Me too.
And going to another trailer, did you guys see the new Spider-Verse trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't want them to keep showing me more because the more
Yeah.
they show me, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's
Having fun.
Spider-Man trying to stop Spider-Man? Like, what?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Hey,
sure,
bro,
Doc.
were you there? Were you ready? Were you reading Spider-Verse when that shit came out?
I don't give a fuck.
Good.
That
because it looks
Spider-Verse
like,
was
good.
good.
But it looks like this has nothing to do with it.
How'd you guys feel like it was like a small not controversy, but it was like a small thing in the fandom when people when they made fun of Universe 199999 or whatever the fuck. Apparently that was supposed to be the original MCU's number until they tried to force the 616.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is like, no, it's not. Like, yes, it is the 616. Even Kamala, the girl who's playing Kamala Khan, she even went on record saying like she doesn't believe like that the MCU is 616 at all.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
Actually, had no
want
idea.
that. That was one of the biggest issues with MCU that
Yeah,
they're trying
they-
to push this as 616.
they try to really, like, I don't know
I've
why.
always thought it was 616.
That's a cool
I don't
little.
know.
It's a cool little detail they put that in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I've always thought it was that.
once again proving that the animated verse is always superior. You know, but hey, that's just me.
If they just did it right, they'd both be fine. But there's always got to be a hot shot out there want to make a name for themselves.
Also, Spooderman is now canon.
That's right.
Cool.
That's right.
Spooderman.
Congratulations. Someone's living the dream. They made a shit post and it made it to the cinema.
Just
all right.
Just like the Sonic, the
Sonic.
the
Just like Sonic.
Yeah, you won't get paid.
Shout out to End of the Culture.
You won't get paid, but congratulations for adding to the culture. 100%.
Hey, we acknowledge you. We see you.
He could put on a resume. I made Spooderman.
Ain't no one gonna believe him.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Get out.
Like, speaking of things that are the center of attention, did you guys see the Marvels trailer?
Of course, yeah, it was.
Are you angry or are you upset?
I don't care.
Are you ready to see it?
It's all right,
Bro, I'm so numb. I'm so numb. That's the CGI in that trailer. It did look really bad, dude.
What do you mean? They just showed space. What
Too much
CGI?
Space. Too much space.
Them inside the spacesuit. When you look inside the spacesuit, it just looks bad. It's drawing my attention. That's all I'm saying. It's drawing my attention.
I have to say, like, for me, it's not even the CGI. Like, the CGI is whatever at this point. I kind of just think that it looks.
That's the plan. They give you enough bullshit, you just accept it.
It's what I want to see what's going on and everything. But right now, I feel like someone could have cut a better trailer than that. Like, because it's not really giving me excited about.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, I feel like the trailer could have been. They could have treated the film a little better.
Well, I'll throw you a curveball. I still think the movie looked fun.
Same.
Yeah, I think it's you're getting the same exact thing you got out of the Kamala Khan out of the Miss Marvel show.
I couldn't watch
Isn't it
that
what's her
shit.
face? Like you said, it was the director who did 2 episodes from.
No.
Oh,
I don't know who's directing this.
okay.
That's later on.
Okay.
I don't know who's directing this actually. And at this point in the MCU, I don't think it matters who directs anything at this point.
Right.
But I mean, it looks fun. Some people had I seen a little bit of. It ain't that bad, Jesus.
It's
Christ.
the bud.
It kind of is.
I've seen a couple people like complaining about how I mean, the same complaints of every MCU movie, but I give a pass to Kamala Khan because that was what the show was, and it's fair and it's okay for
That's
that
what the
to be
character
it
is.
because that is she's a teenager, she's gonna be goofy, she's weird. She's now when you have a grown ass man like Chris Pratt making those same kind of jokes, that's when I get a little that's when it's a little bit of a
But they like that.
yeah
It's the reverse. It's so funny.
exactly.
I've been championing for Kamala Khan since her book started, and as the more spotlight she gets, the happier I am.
Sorry, liberal. We don't care. Sorry, liberal. We don't care.
Go back and check on the podcast. We got it on tape.
We don't accept her.
While I drink my pre-gay beer.
Yeah, exactly. I don't accept her.
Like, how do you feel about the changes to her
power set?
powers that they're making?
I mean, it's something that kind of had to be done.
Isn't she like kind of like a
she stretches.
lantern?
She stretches.
She's like Mr. Fantastic.
She's Mr.
No,
Fantastic.
I'm talking.
now
I'm
she's
talking
like-
about.
now she's like some kind of.
She's a lantern, right?
For more or less.
Damn, kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But no
but then they also give her like
A bracelet.
a teleportation power. That's what they
Oh
were
no,
like.
that's that. I guess that's where we're gonna find out how they're linked somehow
Yeah.
through the movie. Like I think that's new to all of them at this point because they're all doing that. She, as far as we can know, just make projections, and,
Right.
like a lantern but without a ring.
They're all going to come together, and then their powers will fuse and summon
It looks
the
like
male Captain Marvel.
Jude Law's back.
yeah, the real Captain Marvel.
Thank God.
Yeah, drinking this beer has really removed the agenda.
What's happening?
I'm saying, like I don't know them. I never seen that movie, but you know that movie where he puts on the glasses and he starts to see the world. Every sip I take, I start to see the liberal eyes.
You become less. You're less woke. You're not woke no more.
Exactly.
You're going to sleep.
Yeah,
You're
like, oh my god,
oh my god.
oh my god.
This
I'm getting drowsy.
This pre-agenda brew is awakening something within my mind.
It's awakening freedom, brother. Keep on
The
sipping.
gas building up in my stomach is really obnoxious. How do y'all motherfuckers drink a whole 24
Dude,
pack of
every
this shit,
sip
bro?
I'm burping 3 times.
Yeah. It's insane.
This is why they have. That's why they're so angry about every little thing because they have so much pressure in their core. It's just building up and they never release it.
Yes, 100%. Speaking of pressure that never gets released, I know. I feel like that was over there. I wanted to grab it. I don't really have anything for it.
Come on,
okay, we're back. Okay,
I like it.
Star Wars.
Let's stay with the Marvel news because let's just keep going. Secret Invasion also dropped a new trailer.
I'm with that. Give me that.
The only issue I have with this is that this seems to be maybe not an issue. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. It's a Nick Fury centric only.
Yeah.
Show, which is cool, but then I cannot like compare it to the original Secret Invasion movie, which was so fucking good. So
and massive in scale.
Exactly. Like how this is gonna be.
It's like, Civil War over again. Like it's very small.
It's gonna be super condensed.
Small.
And if they do, what if they could still produce the same or a similar feeling like of that intrigue, that whatever, but obviously you're not going to see the other fucking superheroes. Right. Yeah. We're used to that behavior.
Yeah.
But if they can give us something similar with a high enough stakes, I'm talking episode 6 or 7, we start seeing maybe somebody from the movie, whatever, who might be whatever. I feel like there's just a way to do it. And for me, the one place Marvel has not lost the sauce is when they do the spy Dark World shit.
Correct.
Okay. They have not lost the sauce in that department at all.
Except when they make Tony Masters a mute, just non-funny character.
I guess. But like they still do good over there. I like that Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought they handled that right. So if it's anything like that, and it's just like Sam can like do it. I feel like he can do this.
Yeah.
I know he's old as fuck, but like some of us watched Jeff Bridges' old ass fucking like beat up people 30 years his age with a dog on the Oat Man. So I don't doubt Nick's prowess to do what he needs to do.
Yeah. And especially it's spy show, so there's not. I don't. It's not gonna be like a crazy hand to hand.
It's not gonna be a bunch of like action.
It'll be nice to see.
No. If we got hand to hand, that'd be great because you're gonna have to piece up some of these scrolls. You can't just not. You
can shoot them.
I mean, he could. But someone's gotta.
Have you actually? Now that I think back, have you ever seen Samuel L. Jackson throw a punch?
This would be the time.
Wait, Samuel Jackson or
Samuel L. Jackson?
Obviously, Nick Fury. Yeah.
He had to in 8.
Where?
No, he actually never. Actually, no.
Damn. Will we get Fantastic
Sam
Four
Jackson has never.
Could this be the introduction of Fantastic Four because they give a Super Scroll?
If we get a Super Scroll reference, I mean that would be dope. I mean, well, we already have Super Scrolls, so
we do.
You're going to see
Scrolls.
You're going to see the Baxter Building at best.
If only, yeah.
At best.
Sam can carry this on his back, and they can make the combat look cool if they had to fight. I mean, I'm not worried about this one. There's a lot of projects coming out. This is one of the ones I'm not worried about.
I'm probably going to get like bitten. I'm going to probably get bitten in the ass for this.
You can get bitten.
I'm going to get bitten.
Sit, brother. What are you talking about right now? Hold on. Get this man a goddamn drink. What are you doing to our broadcast? Take some of that beer, brother.
Ain't talking about Goku right now. Ain't nobody no Kamala.
What's going on?
I promise you right now, brother, that beard may be blue, but you talking the wrong thing right now.
You're talking the wrong thing right now.
Look, I didn't mean to be bad, but I was. I just want to say, I'm hoping that this is more of like the trailers are showing me serious. I'm just hoping they take it. They actually respect it and take it seriously.
Yeah.
I just don't fool me. Like it's all serious in this trailer, and then when I get there, it's Samuel Jackson. I mean, because we don't need that here.
It can be funny, but
it will be funny. But Samuel Jackson is good at that, and I think Samuel Jackson has enough. He's been in the business long enough to be like, we're not doing that.
He's him.
Can I make a hard prediction?
Sure.
Here we go. I would like to have like a chase scene where Fury or somebody is chasing a scroll, and as they're chasing them, they go into a room, preferably a bathroom, but anywhere. And when they go into the bathroom, there's only one person in there, and the scroll changed shape, and he's like, "Really? Can't blame me for trying."
That would be really cool.
That would be awesome. I also want them to recreate that chase scene. But from Captain America.
Clarence, that was way too clever. No.
Okay.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
I hope he changes into Phil Lamar, and then Samuel Jackson shoots him like it did in Pulp Fiction.
Stop. Yeah.
I hope he changes into Terrence Howard.
And he calls himself Brody. He's like, you don't look anything like him. That'd be cool if he did it for like a hot second.
It's me, man.
Yeah. I won't lie. I'll be into that. But yeah, looks pretty good. What else is there?
Yeah. So we can get into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Star Wars Celebration
Into the thick of it?
happened. Star Wars Celebration Europe 2023 happened
in the
this past week.
It was really confusing. I woke up and there's all the Star Wars news. Like, it's not May. What's going on?
Right.
I was expecting.
But
What?
it's gonna be May.
Stop.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Shut up.
I support what just happened. Big time.
Before we jump into the Star Wars, there was that Indiana Jones trailer. Did anybody watch it?
No.
I did. The one that came out a long
No, the
time
new
ago.
one.
Oh, there's a new one?
Nah,
Well, I haven't
I
seen
didn't
shit,
see
but
the
I
new one.
imagine
Well,
it's the same.
Like,
Yeah.
I saw you post that. But, I saw you like in the list. I'm like, wait, there was another one. Is
Yeah,
it any-
because of Lucasfilms, and they
course.
gotta
they gotta shovel
like
out the whole
yeah,
horse.
they gotta feed the rest of the.
Harrison,
What'd you think?
get on out here.
I honestly only saw like 30 seconds of it. It looks very similar to the first trailer, and it's Indiana Jones with aging Harrison Ford. What do we expect, really?
Yeah.
I hope he goes out with a bang. I hope this is like, a swan song, and they pay respect to the originals, and they kind of close this up nicely.
How many more Swan songs can Harrison Ford have?
As much as he needs.
Star Wars was a swan song.
Look,
the last Indiana Jones was a swan song.
Look. He made a blood price. All right. He will never be free.
Every time he needs to buy
Until
a
he
new
dies.
plane, every time he crashes the plane and needs to buy a new one, he calls George Lucas and he's like, "Where you need me, boss?"
I'm gonna need a Indiana Jones stat. Please.
He was in a real bad spot when he did that fucking promo for Uncharted 3. He was like, "Oh yeah, look at this video game. I totally play these."
This is really fun.
My man needed some cash.
What is this called? A joystick. Back in my day,
It was actually a stick.
a
With
joystick that gave you a lot of joy.
But let's hope this
shit.
Indiana Jones movie is something that's gonna send off the Indiana Jones character
Again.
or at least or at least hand the reins off to somebody else
again.
A competent.
No.
competent
He's
Spawn, probably.
we're gonna think he is, but he's going to dupe us again. And he's like, no,
He's gonna pull a Succession and be like, "No, actually,
Give me this hat.
I'm actually gonna keep it.
this is my hat.
I'm actually gonna keep doing it." Oh man, these old white guys, they will hold on to a job, won't they?
I'm telling you. Just retire,
Tom Cruise is
please.
gonna get 2 more Top Guns out of me. I know that.
Retire so I can get off third shift, please.
My lord.
Go home. You made enough.
Your 401k can't get any better.
Oh shit.
But moving on, Star Wars Celebration is coming up. But before we get to that,
Yeah, down it. I heard
get rid of
every
this
bubble.
fucking-
I heard every bubble go down
I
your
feel
throat.
every bubble coming out my throat.
Okay, what's this?
We're getting rid of this fucking taste, and we're going back to
What
yesterday
taste?
after
There was
work.
nothing there.
Yeah, yesterday after work, I stopped at a brewery in Michigan. So I work about an hour away from my house.
My home.
So I got a pretty long drive. And there's a nice brewery that it's on my way home called Seeds Brewing, based out of Union Pier, Michigan. And they specialize in like lagers, pilsners, and lower ABV beers with a lot of taste. They stay true to the style. And I picked this up yesterday because this was like their flagship beer. It is a pilsner or lager. Sorry, an American lager, 4.2%. Literally, did you hear that burp?
Yeah,
God damn, Bud Light.
I dipped up Mike just before that shit came out. It was huge.
Gotta watch out.
This is literally the same style beer, same ABV, same maybe different malt, different grain build as Bud Light. So we're going to do a comparison.
Real quick before we get into Star Wars, because we got to, so we can understand all this Star Wars shit.
Yeah, because we're going to...
So much.
It's a lot of Star Wars shit.
It's like
Bud Light's uncomfortable to sip on, man.
Yeah, that shit.
All right.
That was
so,
American.
Then why are you sipping and not drinking?
You're right. So this is the same kind of color palette.
It
you can
looks-
see.
it
very,
does look-
very similar.
Yeah.
The head on it looks a little better though. A little more truer white.
Whoa. I mean,
A lot more pure.
The smell. Bud Light had a more pungent smell.
pungent indeed. Pungent like freedom.
No, I think this one has a stronger smell.
On taste, immediately there is breadiness. There is hops. There's refreshing. There is no carbonation fucking blowback.
No, I don't feel as heavy.
Yeah.
as this.
I don't feel like it hurts you.
And the aftertaste is more malty. There isn't that like funky like I don't know how to
That's
describe
why it's
it.
light. That's why it's Bud Light, because they took out all the flavor and sensation.
Yeah. And lo and behold, when you stick to a recipe and you do it with care and love and craft, you get an actual beer that tastes better.
Beer cast.
But what if I want to drink a light version of the beer to get like,
Drink your pee.
None of the. I don't know. Why the fuck would you drink the light version? Why would you?
I mean,
Yeah, why would you do that?
So like the light version,
Calories.
I mean, and here's the thing: there is no distinction. But they call it Bud Light because it's probably just a light, less ABV version of Budweiser. But like, this is better.
I'm so full.
Mitten Life by Seeds Brewing Company.
Not bad. Not bad.
The mitten is for the state of Michigan because it's shaped of a mitten.
I didn't
Is that
even know
really?
that.
Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Look who did some homework.
All
over
right.
there. That's
Homework. I'm
crazy.
from Michigan.
Wait, what does what stand for?
I guess Michigan looks
I
like a
blacked
mitten.
out, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
didn't lie
Michigan
about
looks
that.
like a mitten. So.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's cool.
pretty
That's
sure.
actually that's actually really cool. Now it makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, mitten.
Shout
like,
out.
Like the state of
Yeah, go ahead, Rip.
Cool.
Go ahead, Rip.
Can we call you a mitten boy?
I'm gonna call him the Mitten Boy now.
fucking choke you.
I'm gonna call him Mitten
With,
Boy now.
with your mittens?
Why did you need
Yeah.
to give Jamal another thing?
I only bring it out when I start
What?
hearing Tanjiro hate.
Kitten mittens.
You're gonna get that from him. I don't care.
Well, if you ever decide to act up, then I'll bring it out. But otherwise, I'll keep it in. Speaking of acting up, God damn it!
And choking people. Star Wars is back.
Why does everyone know how to choke people?
I mean, it's really never mind.
Because either you like it or you don't. There's no in between.
Going back to a Star Wars celebration, different trailers came out.
Bunch of
and
shit.
Let's start with let's get the rabble out of the way.
Rabble.
Several of our favorite shows got new seasons coming out. For example, let's start off with Visions. Visions season 2 got announced with
Yay.
nine new animation studios from around the world.
I'm excited. though.
Hey. It could be better.
I'm excited. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it could
excited
be.
for it. Make no mistake. I can forgive.
Yeah.
It was only a few bad episodes.
I hope
A
that
few.
they no, that was way more than a few.
I mean,
It was like half or more. It was like half or more.
75% of them were not good.
Yeah.
I think
that shit
it
was
was
ass.
really bad that the fact that they not only were bad, but they were from companies that you trusted.
Yeah, that you really like.
Like they were like, oh, this is high ass quality.
Oh, no. I don't want to say like. I think there was like more. Like half of them were good. Maybe a little bit more.
It's okay, I don't remember.
that Jedi Idol one fucking threw me for a whirl.
Which one was it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that did
The singing
happen.
one.
Singing.
Ooh, boy,
Yo,
that felt like an
that
ambush.
shit was like, just no.
But,
Don't ever do that again.
The one
please.
thing that kind of drew my attention on this trailer was it looked like there was 2 stop motion ones. One by the studio. It looks like the studio that does Wallace and Gromit,
Yeah,
which
that
I was
one.
actually kind of
I was
excited
like,
about.
oh shit.
And then there was another stop motion one that looked really good. Everything looked really fantastic. There isn't much meat that you can draw out of a 15-minute episode, but if we can get a little more substance or something to at least hold me through,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping for.
Or just be very I think they need to be really like a lot simpler and then maybe a little bit more quiet.
Wow.
Like just less.
Wow.
I think you just need to learn how to have fun.
Yeah. Got him.
This
I
is
like
Star
my
Wars.
anime like I like my women.
Quiet.
Simple as
Oh my gosh.
Lots of breast and quiet.
Stuff to put in my face. Quiet. Shut the
But-
fuck up.
So I'm hoping for
A better vision.
better. There you go.
Yeah, clearer one. That would be nice. I'll accept
Clear
clearer.
vision. 2020.
Yeah, 2020.
We also got announcements for Andor season 2, which
Boo!
I keep hearing it's good. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
to
you
trust.
keep hearing it. You gonna watch it soon?
I liked it. It was a little long though. Tighten it a little bit, and I'm there for it. Bad Batch season 3. I didn't even know there was a season 3.
Oh my God, there's a season 2.
Those first 3 episodes where we met them at the end of Clone Wars.
Oh my God.
That was it. They don't need a show.
No.
I've been hearing Bad Batch is good.
I mean, I don't care. Like these idiots. Never mind.
These idiots?
They say everything's good. As long as it has like just nonstop shooting and dudes in helmets and not chicks, they're just gonna be right for the shit.
Don't you like Fast and Furious?
I mean, that's different. They never had a chance. I mean, they stole like equipment to make money, but they had souped up cars that they paid for. It didn't make sense. It never made sense from the jump. So they always had a rocky foundation. I never had hope for them. This is different.
Is it?
That's fair.
That was a good save. That was a good save.
I know what I'm doing here. I know what I'm doing.
My man still has belly to catch that ball.
So Bad Batch.
And then there was also 2 new shows that are coming to Disney Plus. I believe they're live action. One of them being Acolyte, which is supposed to follow a Sith trainee in the High Republic era, which is kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
The Sith side, finally.
It's being directed by Jeffrey Epstein's assistant.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, according to the YouTube comments.
Oh my gosh.
So take that with a grain of salt. I just found that to be hilarious this morning when I was like researching the notes for this.
Yeah.
That
tickled me.
What an oddly specific thing to
Right. Exactly. But it seems to follow like in the time of peace, following the adversary of that peace.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's cool. I'm with that.
Yeah, that's a different take that we haven't seen
Because
before.
I would love for them to make sense of how Council full of Jedis just didn't see it coming.
And didn't do shit about it.
Because they were blinded by the hubris.
I wonder if they're gonna take notes from the comic book runs, the high
newer ones.
Yeah, remember they
I thought
had
they've
that
been
whole
taking comic book notes since they called them non-canon. They've just been grabbing notes. here and there.
But all of these runs to Marvel that have started in the last few years. Remember that we had.
Yes.
I think we read one on here.
Charles Soule has been helming the Star Wars universe, so you hope they take from that. Yeah,
we're talking about new
stuff,
things.
not that old shit.
I'm talking about the new stuff too.
Nah, that ain't new. That's history, nigga.
They've been taking notes from history.
No, you
they haven't.
No.
That they're mad on the internet for a reason.
I mean,
Let the past die.
To be fair, they do take notes from history, but then they fucking blotch it.
They warp it,
and then they pretend that they made it up themselves.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, like a real.
I wasn't hip to your game.
Yeah,
and then
you'll never find out, you fool.
And then the other new show that they announced was Skeleton Crew. That actually had a trailer to it. I don't know what the fuck it's about, what it's going to be about, but apparently it's about Jude Law running around with a bunch of kids.
Oh, no, I did see a trailer for that. All right, cool. Yeah. Whatever. Jude Law is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen like The Young Pope? Let me tell you, Jude Law doesn't take work just because.
I heard it was good. Yeah,
it's very good.
I remember he was in that Marvel movie.
What Marvel movie?
Which one is that?
The one that was stellar and made billions of dollars.
Which one is that?
You woman hitting pending.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So those are the as far as series goes, they gave us those, and then also
3 new movies.
Right. The last show that I'm really excited for is the Ahsoka. Ahsoka trailer.
That's
She's a girl.
Galleon.
She's the girl. All right, she's the girl. She's been the one.
She's
for
a woman.
Long time. You know what I mean?
I'm mad that they will not just give her the title of Grey Jedi.
No,
like
they're working.
Can we just?
I mean, she's kind of like.
Watch.
She literally has gray lightsabers.
By the end of this, but by the end of this, she's going to start her own school of the Greys. Watch.
Listen,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Like she's. I mean, they kind of. If anyone wants Rebels, she's kind of already there. We kind of covered that territory. Yeah. By the time you see her, you know what's going on. But she's the one. The trailer looks amazing.
Yeah, stellar cast.
Stellar. If you're a fan of Rebels, again, I'm gonna tell you, if you're a fan of Rebels like me, I watched it all the way. I loved it.
Same.
This is a payoff for us.
Yeah.
We're seeing all the baddies in live action. Hera,
except for
Sabine Wren. Everyone looks great.
Yeah.
We still don't want. He hasn't showed up yet. What's his face? Yeah. No, not Zeb. Not Zeb.
Whoa, that's what I'm talking about.
The other guy. the guy who left with Thrawn at the end of Rebels.
Oh,
The other guy? You
I
mean
forgot his
Ezra?
name.
The
Ezra
one he just
Miller.
said?
yeah.
No, stop. Ezra
He-
Breacher.
he's officially in the show's casting.
And yeah,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah,
they have, he was the little hologram dude. I mean, we didn't see his face, but he was in there.
Yeah.
I recognize the
Yeah,
outfit because I'm a real
Rosario
fan.
Dawson, Hayden Christensen, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, David Tennant, and Lars Mikkelsen were coming back as Admiral Thrawn. So
Cool.
Very cool. Zib better be in this shit. I need to see him. I need him to be.
They
in
can't
person.
afford him. He's away on a mission and he won't show
They
up.
can afford it. The
Ramona-
Mandalorian stepped up their budget.
yeah, Ramona Flowers as a Twi'lek.
Twi'lek.
Come on,
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on.
already in.
Things you thought you'd never say. Right?
come on. Things I wished for, and now I get to say. Come on.
Speaking of the baddies,
Are you gonna-
all right,
I can't wait to have her going to see her little green child. He must be all grown up by now, right?
her son.
The little green hair child. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care. I
perhaps.
hope they get rid of the kid. Actually, I don't want to see the kid. Just don't give me the kid.
Well, guess what, buddy?
Shut up. Speaking of the baddies, all right,
What?
I'm glad because they did announce movies coming back. And one of the ones they were talking about.
3 live action movies.
Three.
And
Live action.
hopefully they keep this time because
Separate.
last time they announced live action movies, Patty Jenkins got fucking kicked to the curb.
Yeah, she got real mad.
She got thrown the fuck out.
She got thrown out with
And
them.
Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that that part in Beverly Hills Cop where they took Eddie Murphy and threw him right through the fucking glass? That's what they did to Patty Jenkins. They took her right out and said, "Don't use the door. Throw her out the glass."
You and your Starfighter?
Yeah, get your crap out of here.
Did she make this
We
sound?
don't want what you got.
Did she make a TIE fighter sound when she went to the window?
Yes. 100%. But yeah, they're bringing my girl back. They're bringing Ray back. All right.
Yeah,
These
so-
3 movies will connect the shows as
The last remaining Palpatine.
So the first movie that was announced was comes from Logan director James Mangold. The movie's set 25,000 years in the past. Is going to follow the first Jedi and how he assembles the Jedi Order.
Oh, that hype.
So
the beginning?
the Old Republic.
The very old Republic.
Or the High Republic. Yeah, there.
No, way
This is
before
this
that.
is
this is
before.
before that.
This
Like the
is
first.
the
High Republic is when they're
Jedi.
thriving. This is the first one, the Old Republic.
This is the first Jedi, and then the second movie is going to be by Dave Filoni, and he's going to be. This is the movie where he's going to be connecting the Mandalorian, Book of Fett, and Ahsoka.
Yeah, you gotta stop
David
violating.
Gallion.
Oscar.
You're gonna stop violating her.
You've been watching wrestling, bro.
I got the Empress of Tomorrow all over my brain. I'm not excited as much about that one. I'm
About the
really
Connected
excited.
Universe show?
Yeah.
Are you kind of like
I mean,
worn out?
what is this? A fucking Avengers Assemble?
Yes.
I don't know.
yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah.
Ahsoka's just gonna be sitting there bleeding, and she's like, "We keep faith alive," and then you see Grogu just land fucking. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how this is
he
gonna end.
crashes like a comet.
That's how this is gonna end.
And then
Grogu's
Boba
gonna-
Fett's gonna come in with his old ass and his bad back.
Yeah. He's gonna
Again.
It's okay. He'll spend some time in the back to tank.
He has to go to every time he launches that missile, it's to back the tank for his joints.
He can't get back up.
Oh, I'm hunched over. Give me to the back to tank.
And then the final movie is gonna be directed by I'm gonna butcher this completely. Shireen Obar Shenoy, a Pakistani filmmaker, writer, and publicist or something.
Cool.
It's set 25 years after The Last Jedi, and it's going to follow our
Girl.
girl Rey.
King.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually
Ray
starts
back.
a new Jedi Order. By the way,
Listen.
Rey.
Yeah, because that works so well the first
How
time.
you guys feel about that?
I don't.
I mean,
it's cool.
Here we go again. Right? I mean, Luke did it. If Luke failed at starting a Jedi Order and Rey can make it,
Well, he was a man.
Luke didn't fail. He gave up.
He was a
At
man.
least Luke didn't have she doesn't have no children or anything to fuck everything up or any like nieces or nephews to go to the dark side.
we
You
don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
They can make
she's not having no
They
kids.
can keep.
How many Palpatines are going to come
Exactly.
out
How
of the
many?
fucking woodwork?
Exactly.
Palpatines.
May have a Palpatine clone.
This man was like Genghis Khan. You don't know where his seed went throughout the cosmos.
Look,
Went everywhere.
Papa Palpatine.
Force come.
Force come. Now talk about words you never thought you'd say, right?
force to
So-
come.
I wonder if Palpatine's going to be back.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope
Again?
not. I hope not.
I mean, I mean, he's always in Rey, so she could always come back like Sephiroth
Why
from
did you
Final
have to say it
Fantasy.
like that?
I mean, it's true.
I mean-
Where's father?
And she's just going to be like the Baron Harkonnen and all the Dune books is coming.
I don't
the
want to
woodwork?
see any legacy characters unless they're in a flashback. I don't want to see. I don't want to see any of it.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds like
agree.
they're done
I
with
agree.
that. I think they're done with that.
You want everyone to be
Are they?
I think they are. I mean, who would come back at this point? Everyone's.
John Boyega.
R2D2.
You said legacy characters.
Yeah.
Those are not legacy characters.
They
right?
can be legacy now.
No.
Why not?
Because it has to stick first, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, because at this point, if it's 25 years afterwards, Rey would be around 50 years old. Damn. Right?
in Jedi years-
If fucking Leia is still alive,
No,
she's the
outta
strongest
here.
Force user in the entire world.
She's out of
And
here.
ever.
What, if Leia's still alive?
Yeah, why not?
She's fucking outta here.
Leia's dead.
Yeah, we're
turned
moving
to a
on.
ghost.
She's out of it. She's out of it.
She can be.
yeah,
She
she
can be
did.
a Force ghost. The AI got her now.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I'm of two minds of it. On the one hand, I'm really excited that they're like bold enough to go like, yeah, we're putting her back in some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they're showing these fucking nerds that, hey, you are no longer moving the conversation. You got your one chance, and we got, Rise of Skywalker. So we're done listening to y'all. We're doing whatever the fuck, and Rey's back. So I'm really excited about that. On the other hand, if this does not feature Finn prominently,
No.
I'm going to be very upset and hostile towards it because that shows me that you didn't learn your lesson the first time and capitalize on both those characters.
So you're excited to see, you excited for a Rey centric thing, but
Because
you
she
only
got robbed.
but you just want, like, you're kind of hoping some of those other characters come along with
Yeah,
her.
like why throw the sink out with the bathwater? Those were great characters.
I mean,
they just clearly got misused. I mean, everyone claims to be so mad because they were misused, didn't get their spot, whatever the fuck. Well,
Give us our Poe and
yes,
Finn,
make them
and Finn love triangle.
exactly make it the trouble. Yeah, I mean Scott and Jean and Wolverine are
There
doing
you
it
go.
successfully.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it, man.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for Finn to be there because he's
Why?
I mean,
Why are you advocating against the blacks?
No, I said it would. I said it would make sense. What are you
I'm
talking?
trying to be spicy.
Oh my god.
Go on.
No, because he's force sensitive. He mentioned that.
Is
Like
he?
that
Is
was
he?
his secret. Yeah, that was
Is
his.
he?
I don't know what his secret was at the end of the movie.
It was
I
that
don't
he was,
know.
he
His
was
secret-
force sensitive.
His secret
okay.
was just that there's another black guy, and that's when Lando showed.
Shut up.
Yep, that was it.
No,
And it was his dad, right?
no.
I mean, it was somebody's dad for sure. There was
It
too
was-
many
it
black
was
people
the- it was
to
the-
not be
exactly.
for Lando not to be somebody's
The
father.
galaxy's too small.
I'm just happy that we're gonna get a fresh start. So I'm looking forward to it, just to see what they can do with those characters or whatever they.
Yeah.
fucking do.
It's always nice to see Star Wars finally move forward.
And I'm happy that this doesn't. I'm happy these 3 films aren't a trilogy because I'm sick of it. We don't need to do.
Right, they
it's
go out
not-
of their way
it's
to
not
say
a
they're
set-
not a trilogy.
Yeah, because this doesn't have to, like that whole format worked once.
Yeah.
Fully, it only worked once. All the other times,
Well,
it-
how dare you? What about twice?
You know
Nah.
What you mean twice?
Nah.
damn well that Rey movie is going to spawn into a trilogy.
Stop.
There's no fucking way it won't.
Yeah, I mean, if the implications are what they say, her starting a new Jedi Order, then
I'm just saying, like, if they start doing multiple movies off of one character and everything, it doesn't have to stop at 3.
Got you.
You can do 4 or 5, whatever the fuck. Like, stop trying to, and make sure to not
Fewer the better.
the fewer the better. I mean,
Fewer the better.
I think
in my
now they're just
opinion.
trying to make sure what they got can stick before they commit. And with this Rey movie, they may be more focused on making more Disney Plus content rather than feature length movies.
I mean they're already doing that now. If the Fione, listen, Fione is in the other guy, I keep forgetting his name now, the Iron Man director, Happy from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
from
God
Spider-Man.
damn,
But Jon
his name
Favreau.
is there we go. God damn. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have shown me that they have
I
a
kept
way.
wanting to call him Jude Law.
Stop bringing him up. He's not everybody.
Yes, he is. He can be. Yeah, there you go. He can be. They've shown me that these guys know how to weave some storylines together.
Yeah.
Having Mando come in the last 3 episodes of Book of Boba Fett, it's like it was always meant to be. Like they have these properties to weave in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And if they continue going from that, it doesn't have to follow, but I would hope that there's a central storyline that we get some payoff for, because they're putting a lot of stuff together over here. I'm watching The Mandalorian. I was watching some of that other bullshit. I mean, that y'all say is good. I mean,
Look at
again,
what?
like Andor,
Yeah.
apparently.
Apparently, it's
So,
good.
apparently, sure, allegedly. But yeah, they're tying some stuff together. And, if there's a payoff where we see Din Djarin on the big screen or somewhere else, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah.
So they already kind of did it. Bo-Katan, seeing her live action is sick.
Hey, yeah. Hey,
That is one of the best things One of the best things they've ever done.
Yeah.
Molto bene. You know?
Are you watching it? Because I feel like I'm missing out.
You are a little bit.
Oh, Amanda?
Yeah.
Season 3 is getting a little
here's the thing. Mandalorian season 3, it's the same formula.
Cool.
We have to do something, but here's a laundry list of planets that we have to visit prior to going to that thing.
Yeah.
planets you've never seen before.
Even though you got jungle planet, sand planet, ice planet.
High society planet.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And listen, like I said, I'm only halfway through, and what they did with Mandalore, I kind of fuck with it with the whole fusion and how the world reacted to that. And
Yeah, that's a cool. That's a cool little thing.
spoiler alert, I did not like the end of that bath or him going to the waters.
Yeah,
Wow.
feels a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
You didn't have to actually see it.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be there.
I think
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned it on the podcast. I did talk to someone about this, but how I feel about Star Wars at this point is that I'm
Numb.
done. Like, yeah, I like
not.
ever since I saw what I wanted to see with Obi-Wan, like I wanted to see that happen and didn't happen, and I'm like, okay. Like I'm kind of like, yeah. And then everything that they show me, like, I mean, I think the only thing I'm excited for is the Ahsoka show. That's cool. That looks really cool.
She looks great.
Yeah.
I'll take it one step further. I'm kind of not excited for many.
We know you
products.
don't like anything, old man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's only toothpaste and
you don't like anything.
I know what I know.
eggs and
I know
mints.
what I want.
What?
From Star
Nothing?
Wars? All right.
Nothing.
I mean, I'm a simple ape man. I just
Of
want
course.
to. I just want to
want-
see space wizards. Vroom, vroom, vroom,
You
vroom, vroom,
want
vroom,
to go-
flipping
you wanna go
swords.
back
That's what I
in
want to see. Vroom, 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 vroom. All right. That's all I want to see. But if you guys get anything else and people love it, I'm cool sitting on the porch looking over the fence, going, "I'm happy. You're happy."
He would be sitting on the porch.
He wants to go back in time when things were better.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
The Bud Light's gone, bro.
That shit's got 3 burps ago.
Tell that to my stomach. Tell that motherfucker.
He wants
It's
to make,
kicking. It's
make
kicking
Star
in
Wars.
there.
I'm gonna get you a hat saying "Make Star Wars Great Again."
Please. I'd wear it. To every Star Wars screening, I'd wear it. To the day I die.
Let's move on.
What?
Something that I looked at yesterday. HBO Max. We had
Max. No, it's
you know,
Max.
right.
It's just Max.
HBO is dropping the HBO out of that.
Max.
It's just Max.
Because HBO is too edgy and yeah.
Is that really the
The reason why they said they did a
All right, come on.
fucking
Pause. What would you guys have named it?
I would have kept the HBO Max.
They came to you and they say, we can't keep it HBO Max. We have
Well-
to change the name.
well,
What we changing
Why
it to?
can't they keep it
Why?
HBO Max?
That obviously they
Why-
couldn't.
okay, here's the thing. I would have kept HBO Max and then kept Discovery separate.
I would have named it. That's what I would have named it. Because that's pretty good.
The
That's
fuck is that?
Right? That's the thing. When HBO show comes
Oh,
on, they
No,
That's it.
that's copyrighted by THX.
oh shit! I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
All the audio is gone from this podcast.
It's just
But they showed the new tier system, and you have 3 different tiers. You have the free. Is it free?
You, no,
Something
no,
free, right?
no. You pay $10 to get HBO Max with ads.
Yeah.
You pay $15.99 to get HBO Max without ads.
Yeah.
And then you play. Then you pay $19.99 for the Ultra Plus Premium Pass.
which would be
4K streaming.
What if I
Yeah.
don't have a 4K TV?
So like it was funny because it was really weird how they worded it. It was HBO with ads, HBO or Max without ads, premium without ads, and everyone was like, "Wait
a second.
What the fuck do you mean premium without ads? What does that mean?" They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, just 4K."
I was gonna say that's yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
You listen.
They put a cap on the pixels.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Nope.
You're out
This
of
is
your
called
fucking mind.
capitalism. Look,
And hold on top of that, they give you 300 hours of downloadable content,
Oh shit!
which Netflix gives you that
Right,
alongside
for
what
free,
you
for $15
for what
now.
you're paying for.
Yeah, the people shit on Netflix all they want, but they still doing it right.
I mean,
Are they?
right? They're doing
is that
something.
Is that the word?
Yeah,
they
they're
want?
certainly doing something.
and
People
that-
are complaining that the TV shows are so good that we don't want them to get canceled. They're doing something right.
That's fine, but most of those TV shows weren't that good.
Not at all. We went
Dark
through a
Crystal
list
was
at one
good.
point. What?
Dark Crystal was good.
Bring
it back. You made the puppets.
Don't
They're just
irresponsibly
collecting
listen,
dust.
don't
I wanna
irresponsibly
know
use our
what happened to
podcast. Don't use our podcast for this.
All the
This is-
time. All the time.
Right. Why do they do this? It's not coming
Because
back.
it's true.
They have fucking PTSD from this. Fucking,
They do.
Anyway, Max tried to get you excited about, hey, things are coming, so come watch our shit. They got the Penguin show,
Which looks good.
it looks cool.
Looks good.
They got Harry Potter. They got they're making it. I saw.
We'll put you on after, but that shit.
Speaking of the Harry Potter thing, I love how the theory is that the whole Harry Potter show, which is apparently a reboot of the entire franchise,
What?
from the beginning. Yes. It's because when they tried to do the cursed child shit, they went to Daniel Radcliffe, they went to Emma Stone, they said no.
Yeah,
Or
they're done.
Emma Watson.
Oh, no,
Who cares?
didn't Daniel Radcliffe? Doesn't he not want to work with
No, he just is like, oh wait, is
J.K. Rowling?
JK gonna be a part of it? No, they refused.
Good idea.
and they
Not
also
what's his face though.
now they made a.
Not Ron. He was like, yeah, please.
He said, pay me, please.
My man has one show somewhere on Tubi. He needs this.
He also has actually Sick Note on Netflix. It's actually pretty good.
It is.
I'm only aware of that show
Oh.
because of my man crush Nick Frost, but I don't care about him.
Yeah. So the theory is like they're rebooting it so they'll never have to deal with Daniel and Emma ever again.
And don't they plan to have it run 10 years?
Yeah.
That's
Because they're doing every single book as a show.
That's crazy.
They're demon slayering the Harry Potter fans.
Chill.
listen. If they go based on like, because the movies cut a lot of the books and like the lore and all that stuff. If they do that, you may get me on board. Like all controversy and politics aside, if it were just the show and just that property. Speaking of, I may be on board with the whole reboot.
Yeah.
I can see how I can get into that if it were like one season was a tight book, like
Yeah,
and then move on.
and
to the
that's
next one.
that's what they're planning on doing. Which,
That's cool.
Yeah.
If they can find a way to
From a property standpoint, I'm cool with that.
To
Yeah.
juice that material in ways we haven't seen it, which sure, like you said, they can. They left a lot of stuff on the cutting room floor. So
I want it to be like Supernatural, but with Harry Potter.
No.
It's gonna be 15 seasons. Yeah.
please no,
It's gonna be.
please no.
There's a lot.
Don't make
Those books get thicker and thicker as the years go on. It becomes one season, then two, then three.
I mean,
4.
Game
Just
of
like it
Thrones
gets-
did it. Game of Thrones did it fantastically. Even
to a
while
point.
cutting a lot of shit.
Hold on. No,
No, like the first few seasons, they followed.
they
the
were on
books.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even though they cut, they still did a lot of changes and
Yeah.
a lot of.
It was fluid.
cuts. Yeah, they did it right
For
so-
a while.
Well, let me tell you, if you think
until they ran out, until they hit the Full Metal Alchemist formula and they ran out of material and they had to fucking figure it out.
flub it on the fly.
How'd that Star Wars movie work out for you
And
guys?
then not only they left it out, there was like, and George was like, hey, I got notes. And they were like, no.
They're like, oh, I got it.
We can make things up. We can write things too. Like, okay, fine, whatever.
If
fuck
they
you.
think I'm finna pay $15 for this motherfucking another House of Dragons, y'all got me fucked up.
They think
That
I'm
shit
paying
was-
$15 for another motherfucking dragon.
For you motherfucker, he was
going continuing like announcing shows. They also said they're going to do a Conjuring show.
oh my god,
Wait.
stop.
Conjuring, like
The Conjuring.
With those
the
two?
movie?
No,
Like
throw
the
my sock
movies,
at the
but
camera.
show.
With the couple,
No.
following the same couple.
Yeah, of course.
Please stop. God.
What
I
else
mean,
would it
there's
be?
like 17 movies
Would
about
it
it.
be
Right.
not fucking made?
But okay, 17, but 7 of them are Annabelle, so like they gotta fill it out a little bit.
Well,
You're not making it sound better.
8 of them.
It's
are
not.
Annabelle.
It's not going to be good. Like
It's not gonna be good.
it's not going to be good.
You know what? I'm happy for them.
Yeah, get the bag.
And
Sure.
they also announced that they finally announced the one show they greenlit for an extra like Game of Thrones show, Dunk and Egg. So it's look like
It's like a board game.
that's not like the official title, but it's gonna based off the books of Dunk and Egg, like because
okay.
Game of Thrones hits extra stories of the past and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dunkel and
and Aegon
okay.
Targaryen and
That makes
everything.
more sense.
They called my man Egg.
That's his nickname. Egg. His name is Egg.
That's why I was
I might have to
confused.
look
He
it up
said
afterwards because
Dunkel and Egg.
there's a Dunkel and something like, and it's a
They're like the Hedge Knights or something.
Yeah.
There's like 3 books.
yeah, but they're I don't think they're Targaryens.
They're not okay.
I gotta go back.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of reading the series, and they do have a couple characters. I haven't read the Dunkel or whatever those
Yeah.
spin-offs are, but they have a couple characters that they kind of mentioned about that.
With this whole like change of like fusing everything together onto this platform and stuff, like it's just they say it's to help out the shows that weren't getting a lot of highlights during HBO Max's stage. But I just feel like
What shows were those?
like,
What shows were those?
What HBO Max that
Yeah,
we're
they
getting
didn't get
like,
any highlight.
I don't know, like the ones they weren't pushing.
Succession, motherfuckers love Succession.
I love Succession. I'm one of those motherfuckers. That show is great.
Like you
I don't know how.
tell David, whatever the fuck his last name is, like he like who's running the whole thing now, and they're using this as a way to try to everyone's going to get their fair play, including the animated show, which they're not, because now they're going to be pushing like 90 Day Fiance.
Can we bring back Taxi Cab Confessions?
Yeah, they're going to bring back that.
Please, that shit was gold. Please.
Bring back cops. It wouldn't be Taxi Cab
No.
Convention. It'd be
Uber
Lyft.
Conventions.
Yes, it would be Uber Convention. Exactly, Lyft Confessions.
Lyft
What was that?
Confessions,
What was that taxi cab game where they like, it was like a bar? It was like a game show.
Cash Cab.
Cash cab.
Didn't we mention that before? What was it?
I don't think that was HBO, but I don't think that was owned by Warner Brothers. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, who's using it now? Nobody.
CBS.
Buy it
I think it was CBS that owned that. That or Paramount, whatever.
Yeah. Do you guys care
No.
about?
No, no.
I'm gonna pay the money because I don't have cable. And
Can't miss out. I can't miss out on the content.
What are you gonna miss?
I might have to hurt someone. I can't miss out on the content.
I don't know, man. I saw they have a Power Rangers channel on cable.
They have a Power Rangers
channel?
Yeah, they have a Power Rangers channel.
on HBO.
I don't know what service Eddie got, but like he was scrolling through it and it said Tokushots. I was like, holy shit, they have a whole Power Rangers channel, and they were showing stuff from like the 80s. Oh, nothing but Power Rangers all the time, every time.
I think that's a fucking cheater box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may have just ratted your man out.
Yeah, you get.
No, it's not. It's not a cheater box.
Oh,
Okay.
but alongside with streaming stuff, it's not in the docket, but I actually wanted to bring up. I'm on the second episode of Beef. That shit's legit.
Hey,
I keep
That shit's
hearing
legit.
that.
That shit is fucking legit, man.
They petty as fuck.
Hey, that show is legit. But I saw it was funny that on Twitter somebody called Amy Wong the Asian Viola Davis.
What?
Wait, what? I don't know. What is Beef about?
So it's literally two people that are just petty and they have beef.
Yeah, two people beefing.
It stems from a traffic incident, from like road rage incident. It is a very good show. Daniel Park. Daniel Yen, what's his name?
Yen?
Dude from
Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Amy Cho.
Amy Wong.
No, Amy Wong. Daniel. Or what the fuck is his name?
You'll get
The
it.
artist.
You'll get it. But
What's he from?
either it's about two people who are really at odds ends with the happenings in their own lives, and it just so happens that when they come across each other, that's the straw that broke the camel's back, and they start beefing with each other.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fucking hilarious, man.
I have to check it out.
It's really good.
Yeah.
That was sidebar. Sorry.
Okay. Speaking of which, I guess we can get into video games a little bit.
Just a little bit. Did anyone watch the Breath of the Wild trailer to see why this game is $70?
I only watched. I didn't want to spoil too much of myself, so I I only heard like analysis of it and everything.
Hey man, I might ask for that game next week.
I see. Look at this. Yeah,
telling you.
That you're changing your tune, huh?
It got me shucking and jiving over here, bro. That trailer looked good.
I'm telling you,
that trailer looked good. Yes, sir, boss.
I've been hearing that it is literally like even if you're not a fan of Zelda, like it is like the best like video game trailer, like of what they show and everything. Because it's worse. It just shows how much you're getting in the game every couple seconds. It's like something new, something new.
I can't wait for it to stutter.
The thing is, like, a lot of people are saying, like, it's because, like, it's weird because Breath of the Wild, the first one, was made for Wii U, right?
Right.
And then it got transferred over. It was a port over to Switch, and that could be.
And it still stuttered.
I wonder, like, since
Dog, Mario Maker stutters. What the fuck?
It's almost like the Switch is made with technology that's 20 years old.
Shut up. Anyway,
It's got touchscreen though.
That doesn't work for all games.
disabled.
Can't believe it doesn't work for Bayonetta half the time.
Nope.
It's made for the Switch.
It looks so. I can't wait. And
It looks fun. It looks fun.
I love seeing dehydrated fucking Ganondorf and everything. So,
you mean
voiced by Matt Mercer?
You mean Delicious Dwarf got taken the internet by storm?
Yeah,
got all these women's knees weak.
Thirst trap. I was like, whoo. Yeah,
I'm completely in the dark here.
Thirst trap Ganon.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, he's fucking jacked.
He's jacked. He looks good.
It was
Buddy-
one of
Buddy
these
hasn't had
OnlyFans
any
girls.
water.
That was the first thing I saw. One of these OnlyFans girls said, "Holy fuck, daddy," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I saw the picture of Ganon, like, "Oh, that's what got him." All right.
Did you call him daddy too?
Would I call him daddy?
No, did you?
Did I call him daddy? No, that's Papa Dorf.
Oh,
That's Pop.
So you did.
That's the great King Ganon. All right.
Ganon Daddy.
So he's got those Rocky striations.
Yeah.
That man hasn't had a sip of water in weeks.
Oh yeah, he's real cut
He's
up.
prepping for the IBB.
He's real cut up. Yeah, that sounds great.
Nah, but it looks good. I can't wait.
I don't believe
And I'm gonna let you borrow. Hey, let me know. I have it. I'm gonna borrow it.
You also posted something about this got a chuckle out of me.
Wow.
Lil Wayne is hosting the Street Fighter 6 showcase.
On 420.
Wow.
Oh my God! Wait,
Why?
what day? is it?
Why? Why? Because the cash.
Wayne-
Because the cash pot is a milli. That's why.
I'll take
That's
it.
why.
I like it.
I'll take it. Sure.
Lil Wayne getting out of the house and doing anything. It's a news story nowadays.
It was shown out to me that
He's a shut-in.
Lil Wayne doesn't watch TV. Lil Wayne doesn't know anything about social media.
Like the last someone said that he toured with Drake and their whole tour was Street Fighter themed.
Love it.
So this is not like foreign territory to Lil Wayne.
I mean, as far as we know.
And especially with them putting the hip hop roots back in the Street Fighter, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great.
So you're saying that Lil Wayne's actual identity besides rapping, he just does Street Fighter. That's his.
It is now. Look. Whatever hip hop artist they had first, it was Lupe, and now it's Lil Wayne. All right, these niggas can't play, but they can sure promote.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's all they need to do.
That's it.
Fine.
Isn't Lupe a samurai now? Like a legit?
Wait, what?
Isn't Lupe Fiasco a legit samurai?
Lupe's a lot of things.
He might be a fifth Dan. Shit.
Fair enough. Jeez.
Oh my God! All I see for fucking Street Fighter 6 is that of all the thirst traps or the thirsty fucking gamers just zooming in and pausing on all the their hacked Street Fighter beta game copies and everything. They just freeze frame every frame, seeing all the jiggles and shit.
If they didn't want people to look, they wouldn't make it jiggle.
You're right. There does not need to be physics everywhere.
There doesn't need to be a lot of things. Just give me Street Fighter. I mean, sure,
Nah,
Lil
you want
Wayne,
that.
cool, but
You'll get Street Fighter, and a lot more with that too.
Yeah, a lot of legs.
Sure.
A lot of thick.
I play for the guys. I don't play for the.
Sure.
I don't play for the chicks.
You don't
Sorry.
play for what does that even mean?
Yeah, look, he's trying to play Blanca and JP. Okay,
Blanca's cool. I play Blanca too.
I play for the. Never mind.
I'm out. And E Honda and E Honda.
And that's
He
starter.
plays for the pecs.
Exactly.
Not
That's
the
right.
boobs.
The pecs and the sweats.
Yeah, that's right. I play for the glistening, but not that steroided out shit like they got on 10-8. Not that roided out shit where they're bulging out of their shirts. Just
Hey, watch him out, bro.
Nah. Them niggas look
And
wild.
finally, you had mentioned something about Final Fantasy 16 State of Play.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised when you texted me that, and I looked it up, and they have an entire fucking 30-minute presentation for Final Fantasy
Dedicated
16.
to Final
Why?
Fantasy 16.
What more do we need to know?
It's Final Fantasy. This is the flagship RPG, you know.
Right.
So it's gonna get all the attention. And
What's his face just really wants you to know that this isn't your day-to-day JRPG. This is a regular RPG. Take the J off. All right, this is just an RPG, and there's no black people in the game.
Of course.
at all, anywhere, at any point in time. Period.
Which is why you will continue to never get my money. I'm sorry. I love Cloud.
It
I
looks
love
good.
Squall, but I can't do it, y'all. You can't keep doing
I
this.
was saying this shit in Final Fantasy X. I was keep saying it. If Final Fantasy is supposed to be the flagship game, and you want to give this feeling that this is a worldwide game with a worldwide experience, then do that. Do that. Have your characters look different. They don't all have to look like hypermodel boy toys. Okay.
Let me. I honestly, I get it's supposed to be a role playing game, but I want to just let me make my character.
Right.
I get Cloud's cool. Like you said, Cloud's cool. Squall's cool.
I mean, Cloud is cooler, obviously. I want to make sure that's made clear. Squall is right here. Cloud is right here.
But like it started to go down with like lightning. I'm like and then
Whoa,
and
why
then,
did it start to go down there?
Next, huh?
Why did it start to go down there?
The game wasn't good. It was the whole game. And
Oh, so you're
wasn't-
saying because she's a woman then? Is that what
it's not my fault. It started to drop off when there was a woman involved.
But no, yeah, I
But-
feel you. It has.
Because I'm like, this would have been a good opportunity to have like, okay, you can customize your character. Like, and you don't.
I don't want to look like I'm in
he's-
a K-pop band. I don't.
You
You
I'm
have a
tired of
choice.
that.
You never had a choice.
I know. And I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that.
Actually, if you did want to have a choice, you would have bought Strangers of Paradise.
Who?
I don't know what that is or care.
That was the first Final Fantasy action RPG.
What?
What? See,
Yeah, the
where-
one that came out last year. Final
They
Fantasy
came out
Strangers
last
of
year?
Paradise.
Can you customize your characters and all that?
Why
no,
we never talked about
you
that?
play as a guy named Jack.
Exactly. So
We did talk about it. That's the one who was what was it? He was playing like Fred Durst, and he was like bullshit, and he turned around, he started playing it on his iPod.
Oh, the one that like it went to the beat.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'll show you guys
I
later.
don't
Remind me.
remember
I'll show you
it.
guys later.
Either way, like, but overall, besides those like factors about it, it looks really cool.
The game looks great.
It looks like 100 hours of gameplay, which looks like it's gonna be worth every penny. So I'm in for it. I want to. Like it wants to be Devil May Cry so fucking bad, and it is.
I mean,
There's combos and shit.
It should look like Devil May Cry because the guys who do the combat system for Devil May Cry are doing the combat system for this game.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So it looked.
I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna
I've been playing.
stick over here.
Yeah, I'm over here too. I don't give a fuck.
Like
Yeah, if it ain't got a Keyblade, you ain't got my money, man.
if
There might be if there's a Keyblade.
There's a Keyblade. I'm gonna shit myself.
Oh, there can't be. That's owned by the Big D. Never mind. It's not owned by Square Enix. It's owned by Disney.
I don't know about Diddy.
They're giving Ron DeSantis a big D as well.
Fuck. But yeah,
He getting hit with that Big D too. No one's
right.
safe from it. No one's safe from
And
it.
speaking of the big
They
D,
Bugs Bunnied his ass.
speaking of the big D, we're getting the live action Moana.
yeah.
Let's close off with the greatest
dark
news of
prophecy.
them all.
Well, not that dark.
They're remaking a movie that came out 4 years ago.
yeah.
5? How long? What Moana? Moana came out way too fucking close to remake it.
But the thing is, like, does it like? Are we putting? It's the only reason to give something a live action is because of how long it's been out.
Yes.
No, the only
because-
reason to give it a live action is to erase your animation history, as
Because-
Disney's been doing constantly.
Because Avatar, I love how because they did the same thing with Avatar. Avatar was still like on the air, if I'm correct, before the live action came out. Like it was still
And
airing.
look how well that was received.
Yeah, I know that was.
Man, that was great.
So like, yeah.
I was like everyone's expecting Moana 2, you know? Why not? Moana 2. No.
Please, what the fuck?
No.
Like, I don't want to re-see that movie again. It's
I
not
bet it's
gonna have
Dwayne's
the-
idea.
Only if we-
100%. 100%.
Because he can't have Shazam anymore. He has to go somewhere
Well,
else.
he didn't want
He's
Shazam,
saying
let's
you're
be clear.
welcome.
I mean,
didn't-
sorry, Black Adam or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
he can't have Black Adam.
Black Shazam.
Even though it did change the
No, it
scope of the DCU.
Yeah, it destroyed it.
Yeah, yeah. It changed.
The Man in Black.
I
Yeah.
tell him that the Man in Black sent you.
Came in and wiped everybody's fucking memory.
Death incarnate. I think there's a little bit of, maybe I'm precogging here, but I feel like there's going to be a little controversy around that because
really?
they casted one of the characters, right?
Besides The Rock.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, I'm talking about the Lilo and Stitch.
We're talking Moana.
No, Moana.
Moana.
God, who even wants that? Who even wants
Come
that
on,
at
come
all?
on, man. These are different things going on here.
They're kind of. I mean, they're both island
Thank you
movies.
for zeroing in on it instead of moving on like a professional. So, like we were saying, so yeah, I don't want this. I don't want to see The Rock in live action. Wait. Are you gonna scold him for?
Again?
Yes.
No,
twice.
because clearly it doesn't work.
Fair enough. No, it doesn't. We gotta do something about
It's
that.
the Bud Light, man.
Yeah. No. You can't use that as an excuse.
I'm using
Your
it.
stomach's not
He's
even
right.
bubbly
That's the
anymore.
only.
right.
That's the only different factor.
My stomach is soothed.
But I don't want to see The Rock doing this. Like, unless he's gonna commit and gain like 50 pounds like Christian Bale.
I was gonna
don't
say
wanna
like
see it.
he doesn't. He doesn't look anything like Maui.
He's not gonna chunk up.
He's not gonna
He better chunk up.
He'll bulk up, but he
No.
ain't gonna chunk up.
He has been bulking up his entire life. Every movie is him like leveling up one step further to being
But he's
bulked.
not gonna. But he's gonna think it's a step backwards. Like, nah, we're gonna go forward with
Well,
this.
shit, Maui's got blubber, so if you don't look like Maui, I'm not buying it.
I mean,
don't
But
wanna
he
see
is
it.
already him.
He's gonna look stupid in that
It's
wig.
he's
It's not gonna
okay.
good.
Look. We all know that Disney obviously does not care if
He
these
is
characters.
not putting on a fucking wig.
Oh yeah, he's not doing that either. He's
Yes,
just
he
gonna be
is.
him.
No, he's
Yes,
not.
he
No,
is.
he won't.
he's
No,
not.
he's not.
No, he's not.
Yo,
No.
this is the Rock we're talking
Clarence.
about. He's
No,
not
he's
doing
not.
that.
Not.
He's not doing
wearing-
that.
He's gonna look
Please,
exactly
no.
like he's gonna look exactly like he did in Be Cool. Did anybody watch Be Cool?
I did.
When he had that little fire, that fire spinning scene.
I miss
Yeah.
Be Cool.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
that
look
was a good
exactly like that.
I'll take it a step further. He's gonna look like in Hobbs and Shaw, where he tried to embrace his culture for 5 seconds before he got bored of it. He was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm gonna dress up real quick, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna take that off." 'cause
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
not
get in a
who I
really
am."
cool suit.
Yeah.
I want him to have hair like his little cousin, little nephew, Roman Reigns. I want him to have the same hair.
He's
No.
not gonna have
Just
hair.
cast Roman Reigns.
You know what? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck's sake,
No.
just cast Roman Reigns.
No,
Someone who's willing
He
to-
needs to drop them titles anyway.
Look, bro,
Right.
he ain't got the charisma.
I mean,
He's not
he,
me.
He ain't got it.
He's not The
mean,
Rock.
I mean,
He got the ooh-ah.
You don't got the ooh. It's like obviously, as we can see, like Disney doesn't give a fuck what they're casting at all, because they also showed who they're casting for Nani in the Lilo and Stitch film.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is she Hawaiian?
I think she's indigenous. Yeah,
All right,
She
that's
is,
fair.
She
Whatever.
is
Like,
just a
cool.
few shades light on the scale, and the internet is not.
Is she an
one-
indigenous
they-
islander?
They
they need
tackle one thing at a time. The first thing they tackle is to make sure you get the the representation, you get the right person, and then you focus on, after that happens, then you go for the, all right, cool, now show the world that brown people exist.
what?
Yo, Will Smith was.
That sounds like
the. So I feel like we're past that. We need to do it.
We've been past that.
accurately
Like,
better.
yeah,
And
We've
fucking-
been past that. They haven't been
And
past
Aladdin
who
that.
cares
was like,
about they? We're
and
talking
Aladdin
about
was brown as fuck. Like, he was
Huh?
brown and the dude who played Aladdin, who's also playing Israel Preacher. He's fucking brown as fuck. So I feel like
They had no choice.
no, they had choices. They clearly showed you
Jake
now.
Gyllenhaal played the fucking Prince of Persia.
Thank you. And he played it beautifully, by the way.
He did. Tomato.
He committed. All right, he committed.
Tomato,
That's
tomato.
all you can ask for a video game movie. But
He
no,
looked like Jesus with a prince.
No, we can ask
Straight
more
up.
now. Goddamn it, we can ask more now.
can we? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, nothing against the actress. I'm not sure if she's done
name
anything.
name an islander actress that could play Nani.
Well, wait.
Pick somebody off the street, bro. You're Disney.
Look, they got.
You're Disney.
They literally got like a first timer to play to play Lilo. They could get a first timer to play Nani.
Shit, you can. I'll tell you where to get some too. You can go on TikTok. All the ones I follow, they just show right up.
Yeah.
The big Polynesian
Exactly.
chicks, they show right
Oh,
up.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They show
I
right
guess
the
that's
fuck
the
up.
qualifications to be a good actor.
Just get them.
Like,
Fuck
who
that.
needs better- who
This
needs
is
good
a remake
actors?
of a movie we didn't ask for.
Even
I don't
named
care.
actors, a lot of them aren't good.
Exactly.
Like just there, they have a good name.
Right. They have a good name and they do the one thing.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
do one
do.
thing.
Look. When it hits Disney Plus, we're all gonna watch it. When it hits Disney Plus, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna pay money for it.
I ain't.
We're gonna watch it.
Okay,
I might
what
go
was
see
the-
it.
I think it's going straight to Disney Plus. Actually,
That's actually good. Better
yeah,
for them.
just so we can ignore this and move on, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it will be ignored.
Stitch is going to look like an amalgamation.
I
Of
want.
his
Okay.
fucking pixels.
I am tired. I have to say at this point, I don't even care who's playing who. I just want to see what Stitch is going to look like, because I'm tired of all these fake little things and people showing me like, look, they show Stitch like that's not Stitch. They didn't show him yet. Show me what he's going to look like.
Stitch gonna look like a hollow from the Bleach the live action movie.
Yes.
Like just out of place, not there.
Always.
Maybe he'll look like the versions who. Never mind.
I wanted to make a Stitch Muppet,
That would be
a
cool.
little Stitch puppet, and then CGI
Why-
to make it look a little.
Clarence, stop thinking of good ideas.
Like Grogu?
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, like Grogu.
No.
So,
No, not like Grogu,
exactly like
because
Grogu.
Grogu they just kind of let him float around.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they'll make him move, but you know what I mean? Like it's a puppet. Based
Stitch,
off of-
Stitch is way too like active to be just a puppet.
Make
like,
an animatronic. Yeah, animatronic.
Fair enough. I don't care. They can CGI. It'll look good as long as it doesn't
I'm
look
not going to
stupid.
watch the fucking thing anyway.
Right.
They were.
I'll see clips from the internet.
Okay, I didn't post this and I forgot to talk about it. Just real quick. FNAF is coming out. The movie's coming out in October 27th.
What are you
nights.
doing?
He's
And
talking
they
about
post-
5 nights at
No.
Five Nights at
Move
Freddy's.
on. We don't care.
Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out.
Nope.
Has
October
anyone in
27th.
children play that fucking game?
Yes.
this feral
Yes,
ass
it does.
movie.
And they showed a picture from the movie.
We got Five Nights at Freddy.
no.
Yeah, we
not
did.
the movie.
Yeah,
Nicolas
we
Cage
did.
whooped
It's
out
called
Nicolas
Willy's,
Cage.
it's called Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, I know.
That's the best version of it already.
We saw Willy's Wonderland, and there's Banana Slammer? Banana Split?
Banana Split. Banana
the
Slammer is DK's battle cry.
Yeah, you know that if Seth Rogen didn't do his fucking voice.
Shut up. We'll get to that when we review the movie.
want-
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. No, we'll get to that now. Don't you dare.
No.
Don't you? No. We're getting to that.
We will get into it.
Behind the paywall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
Well,
Five
thank you
Nights at
for
Freddy.
doing that. But you and the two people who play the game,
We love.
whatever.
If the game was only 2 people, then it wouldn't be so successful,
Whatever
and
gets
they
you
wouldn't
shot.
have that movie.
Niggas like this don't know shit about
Shut
Donkey
up.
Kong. Talk about they want something from Donkey Kong.
You and my 14-year-old god sister have the same fucking taste.
Yeah. I like that. I like Five Nights at Freddy.
You and my 14-year-old god sister have the same
I
fucking
grew up.
taste.
Did it sound like
Look,
she's on the right path?
It was a very like.
Is she?
It was a bonding thing between me and my little brother. Okay, like he was growing up, he started like Five Nights at Freddy's. I got into it, and then like we started bonding. Also, at not many things, but that as well. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's really sweet.
Congratulations.
The game sucked though.
Comic book review.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm the bigger man. I'll move on.
Hey.
I'm the bigger man.
Hey.
What?
How very Tanjiro of you.
What? He's not crying, so
You know, he doesn't always cry. That's
Yes, he
something
does.
that the internet spurges onto him. You
he's
don't-
crying in your shirt right
Baby
now.
man.
So,
Little baby man.
we're gonna-
Baby man.
we're gonna
Baby.
move on.
Baby
We're gonna
man.
move
Baby.
on to comic book reviews because
When?
I'm going to ignore them.
It's just as bad as fucking Deku.
You know what I told you. All right.
Yep.
All right. Are you watching his show?
No.
Deck who?
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't watch that show.
Yeah, exactly. So shut the
good.
fuck up. We came before a guy you don't even know. See what Tanjiro has these hating ass niggas doing? They're just coming out their own skin. Crazy.
What were
By
we
the
reading?
way, that is not tears. That is sweat coming down Tanjiro's face. It's hot in here.
I
'Cause
said,
he's
I, said,
working.
I said the same thing when I sweat.
He's working.
I sweat tears too.
You sweat tears.
I sweat tears too.
My
Okay.
goodness. Speaking of sweating tears, we're going on to comic book reviews.
Yay.
Let's start with
Let's start with this Mad TV ass comic
Kaiju
book
cock.
right here.
that's exactly what this is. God
Yeah,
damn it.
it's like it is a Mad
Yeah.
TV skit. It just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to view it any other
And
way.
I love it.
I'm glad you do, buddy.
So funny.
From Image, we were talking
Look
about
at that. Look at the back.
the
Look at the
giant-
back.
Well, now I didn't even look at that. I didn't even care.
Bro, didn't even look at the pictures when he bought the comic.
Listen, bro.
He was done with that shit.
I was hurting for number ones, and I just grabbed some shit that we haven't already read. Fucking Bayard came back out of nowhere on issue 4. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. I'm like, cool. So I wanted to grab this shit and wait for that to wrap up so we can get back on that shit. Giant kaiju.
Kokju.
Kokju number 1.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that.
Now that I'm even like looking at it, like the entire cover itself is a prelude of what you're going to see.
Nothing.
I mean, no. Look at that. Oh, that's just a splatter of just
Of human,
splurge.
Think will matter.
Yeah.
yeah, human soup. This book is written by current Wolverine scribe.
Jerry Duggan.
Yeah, Jerry Duggan. So that's the only reason why I picked this up.
That's why I was really excited for it.
Same. I was like, oh shit, he's doing something else. Cool. Boy.
Stay on Wolverine.
Yeah, stay on Wolverine, do quit your day job. Yeah, sure. If I had to like, step outside my brain,
Yeah.
I could see how somebody would have fun with this.
It's funny.
But my taste is a little bit more elevated when it comes to the trade.
Sure.
This shit is not cheap. Exactly. This shit is not cheap. I have to pick and choose. And oh my God, this is some cockamamie.
Yeah, cock.
To be fair, carefully.
This book is it's a little too vulgar for my taste.
Too vulgar.
A little too
He's
vulgar.
literally somebody's father. He is somebody's dad.
I'm telling you, take the head off.
Find this man's son.
It's changing you.
Find
No.
this man's
Grow
son.
your hair back.
Hold on.
Have fun.
I agree. I like poop and fart jokes
I
as
love
much
poop
as the
and
next
fart.
one, but
This is just juvenile.
this, yeah.
I love it.
There was no substance behind it.
Yeah,
It didn't need to be
it's
so-
literally on
Look,
Front Street.
All it
of
it just reminded me of like a random like one shot like fucking Adult Swim cartoon that is just trying to make sure to stay in your mind so they could possibly get another episode, which they won't.
but they tried, and I'm cool with it because it's just funny. It's like cock, and I can move on with my life. I don't need to know substance. I don't need to at least it wasn't like 50 pages or anything.
So
That'd be crazy.
here's my main issue with it.
Wow.
This book starts and kind of goes through the entire issue, which by the way I cut it off halfway through. I did not make it through.
Okay.
This starts as this like finger pointing climate change preaching
Lab technician.
Yeah.
but it tries to to put out a point, a political point, a stands on a political topic, and it does it to me the worst way possible.
Yeah.
This is no not Afterlife. Fuck the Miranda Brothers.
We live.
No,
This
We
is
Live.
No We Live.
It's
Fuck
not even.
no.
It's not even Eve, because that also had a good message.
This is
about that.
No We Live. This is no
Yeah, Eve,
any of that.
It doesn't do it half as good as those other
No.
books that we just mentioned.
And that's
I mean,
and that's fine. These type of books have a space within themselves, and that's completely fine. Where you can just kind of throw caution to the wind and just kind of write literally out of your ass. I wasn't a fan of this at all.
yeah.
Wake me up when the girl kaiju comes around. Wake me up.
oh my god, then they fuck.
They better have.
That's the only logical explanation for this. That's the only place it could lead. Wake me up when that
Right.
happens.
And it's got to be huge. It's got to be like laying in a hole with the hole open. Like,
I thought he was literally gonna be fucking like the land. Like I thought there was gonna be like a hole.
It's just issue 1. Give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time.
No.
Well, it's fun. I like it.
I mean, let's
dumb.
prefix like this book went from a kaiju coming out of the water to literally
to a kaiju coming.
Yeah, to kaiju coming, which it literally and it was so on the nose that they told you that like in the third panel,
Straight
Yeah.
up.
like, you know, like
They
the kaiju's
spoiled it.
coming, that's later. Like right off the bat, like
Yeah.
you're completely just lampooning everything in the worst way possible. To
There's-
me.
Yeah,
This
there's nothing-
American Pie book.
Yeah, there's nothing left to the imagination. This is Blue Mountain State. This is like
This
it's-
is Bud
Hey, yo,
Light.
Blue Mountain State was hilarious.
I mean,
Stop.
true, but like, there's nothing left to the imagination. You know,
Yeah.
it's very vulgar.
Yeah.
They describe everything, and it's done in a way that, even for comic book fans, we've read some shit, but this is just a little too on the nose, a little tad too vulgar. Essentially, it just doesn't work as well as they thought it would, at least for our taste. I'm sure there are people out here who will probably read this and go, damn, this is really cool. I hope it gets a Netflix show. And, I hope you're right. But I did not enjoy this. I didn't think it was that great. I thought it's way too on the nose. I don't even give a fuck about seeing
So, what were some of its redeeming qualities apart from just it being a straight up Prison Planet style dialogue?
I like the
show?
art.
No, honestly, I don't think I really have anything I could say that's really kind about this book. It doesn't have anything that's like charming to me or any type of qualities I would want to come back and get another taste of.
To me, the only thing is that it has a black lead. That's the only charming part of it.
He was a drunk.
So I'll take it. I mean, we don't get a lot of.
He's not a drunk. He's bitter and he's drowning his sorrows because people didn't take him seriously, and he was
Damn,
correct.
sounds like every drunk.
I misspoke.
I like the art. I thought the art was pretty cool for the style it was going for.
Sure.
It felt as vulgar as the dialogue and everything, or the subject matter.
I've seen this kaiju's penis on a lot of OnlyFans videos.
Yeah. And the balls. It looks like
honestly,
a spaceship.
I'm surprised they didn't put more veins on it. Let's just go for broke.
No,
Why
bro,
not?
you can't show the veins, man. That'll make it vulnerable. It needs scales to be out in the open.
It was barbed. It had like little
Fucking
barbs. and shit.
kaiju with his Timmy Turner ass teeth. Get this
God,
man out of my
imagine the people who died from the initial thrust.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine people that drown in all the semen.
Whoever was left,
Whoever wasn't turned into soup. Yeah.
Like as much as
and
I
who was
like,
eaten by shit demons.
The only thing I liked was a commentary on the San Francisco real estate and the insurance prices.
oh my god, the insurance are gonna.
Yeah, like insurance isn't going to cover this.
Yeah.
Not even this will drop the property value.
That's the only thing that I enjoyed out of this entire book.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Next, from Jeff Lemire, another Image book. We have Phantom Road. Some of us read 1 and 2. Some of us read 1. What do you guys think of this book? Because I didn't read either. Take it away.
Oh. This is my favorite. This is really good.
These are good reads.
Like I know, like I said, I liked the other one I did, but only because of this how stupid and vulgar it was. But this was actually like pretty good quality. It's a quick read. The art style it's great. It's fun and it's spooky. Like it reminded me of like one of the horror podcasts I listened to, like the audio dramas and everything.
Yeah. It's like it was a creepypasta kind of. So it starts with a main protagonist.
Dom
coming across a car accident caused by some unseen force. The only survivor is spouting nonsense about something that she saw. Picks up an artifact found on the road, and all of a sudden they're transported to an in-between place where they meet Ronald Reagan, who tells them they have to carry this load.
They have some cargo that they have to deliver.
And it seems to be developing. There's a lot of questions that were left unanswered from issue 1. They kind of insinuate that he may be a product of abuse, or he may be
the abuser.
in the hands of the abuse. It's got a lot of layers. It's got a lot of potential to it. I enjoyed it. I really wanted to know what's going on. It's up there for the week. Is probably one of my favorite ones.
Best of the week, awesome. The cover drew me in. I like the cover.
Yeah,
and the art style is pretty dope.
What you think of it?
He didn't read it.
Any of it?
He just said it.
Yeah.
Oh,
he didn't read it.
I'm out. And I certainly didn't read enough to form an opinion, so that's why I'm just.
Oh,
that's fair.
Okay, but yeah,
They had a revelation at the end, which kind of made it a little of 2. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't make it all the way through 2.
Okay, well, they had a revelation at the end that showed you what the little creatures are.
Oh,
and
it was a cool twist.
Yeah,
I kind of figured it was coming, but it was like next to like, oh shit, now they have to rework how they deal with them if they want to, keep that in mind.
Yeah, didn't expect them to be that naked though.
Yeah, well, they were naked,
so it left me to believe that
we've been seeing a lot of cock this last couple comic book runs. What's going on?
I don't know, man.
I don't know the cocks are going to be in the book until I
Do you read the book?
Yes. Now only DC. I'm looking for it right away because they've been.
All right.
Crazy.
What does Superman's cock crazy? Like?
Yeah, they've been going crazy, but I don't usually check the indie guys. So sorry for
I don't care.
Okay. Sorry for the cook slips.
The cook slips.
Speaking of, but yeah, I would imagine. I'm glad I picked a good one. Like God, I was worried about this whole list. This whole list to me just feels very.
And they also had a
very
preview
mixy
for something else. I'm not sure if you saw it, Clarence, but it's something called like Little Monsters. Yeah, it's like it's in the back of the book.
that's been ongoing.
That's been ongoing.
Yeah, it's ongoing. It's like on issue 11. I started reading it a while back. It's about a group of kids in post-apocalypse thing, and they're all vampires.
Oh,
it's actually pretty. It was really good. I've been kind of dipping in and out every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
It's actually really fun, really cute, really enjoyable. And we're back.
Oh man, and we're
relieved.
Empty, free of
empty head,
liquids, free of
conservatism,
free of conservatism. Back to my regularly scheduled programming.
The woke agenda.
He's woke now.
I cannot wait to see the Marvels. I support everything that Karen Kennedy is doing, and what else?
There's nothing wrong with Star Wars.
Not at all. Moving on to from Boom, the seasons have teeth. Number 1, very, 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 very slow burn. But Boom is, a company that tends to do that.
Boom.
Thank you.
You can, I can usually tell by the cover which one of the ones are going to be the slow ones. And this looked like one of those ones. But man, when I say I was desperate for new material that we haven't currently read before, I mean, I was desperate. Like, I didn't want to touch anything Marvel or DC. Like, just give me something I have not seen.
Yeah.
Craving that. So, I grabbed this shit. It wasn't the worst thing I ever read. It was just, not that damn exciting.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like, I even without reading it, just kind of scrolling it, because I read about half of it. And then I finished just by kind of making my own story. I saw the panels because I don't know where this is going, what it did, what it is.
I confess I didn't read this one.
I don't know where it's going either.
I liked what they're trying to do, but I think as you guys all read and everything, there's a lot of holes and they're big that's missing to make you like invested in this.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a short story, and that's fine. If it's a short story, cool, because sometimes in short horror stories there's a lot of like missing shit. You just have to just accept the world, accept what is. But like they didn't even they didn't even talk about the monster really. Like they
didn't talk about anything.
They everything is like left to like interpretation a little bit, like the seasons, or like I was expecting more of it's an environmental thing, like there's like the seasons is coming, like it's some sort of weird like wave of growth or whatever, monster growth, but it's an actual like monster creature, and I'm like, okay, why?
And the thing about it that kind of like threw me off of this completely was that everybody ran away as if this was some kind of like super perilous thing, and then immediately it's shown to be like one of the most docile things. There was no there was zero tension at the end of it.
There's
I don't.
They tried
nothing.
to make it with the kids, but it just wasn't.
But like it went away super fast.
Yeah,
it was. I was expecting as soon as they started touching, like, everything's fine. Maybe things can change, and they would have get ripped apart, and I would have like, okay, it would woke me up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is an allegory as to like kids have the future.
They're the future.
They're going to.
They accept nature the way it is, and they're going to fix nature. Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a tit to timid in its execution for me.
Yeah,
I think like what you guys were alluding to earlier. You need to show us why people need to evacuate, because it just seems at most like an inconvenience.
Yeah,
If you don't, if it's one thing that our third world country does really well, it's get around inconveniences, and that's what this felt like. If you telling me this thing is gonna walk up in the middle of the street and lay down, why wouldn't the military just
blow it up?
Dog,
what the fuck?
Can you imagine if I ran away every time my grass grew?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Right?
Yeah, like
that's literally what this fucking was.
Like it didn't even destroy
yard work. We gotta go.
Right, it barely destroyed houses. It took over a birdhouse. That was the most. But I think they hid it purposely because for whatever reason they weren't trying to show action. This seemed like just like a talking thing or whatever. But I guess he fell down and he said there's a time skip and he missed most of its blossoming or whatever. And he said that we only see it starting, and then by the time we see it again, the growth is over, and then we get the creature. I think you shot yourself in the foot by not executing or showing us how dangerous it is to make people move.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it is a short story to where maybe the title has more to do with it. Like maybe we'll get another season. Like, what's fall gonna bring? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna find out either way. But I just feel like the time, if this is spring, y'all gonna have to do a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Because that was not anything. Like that wasn't shit.
Yeah.
It's
not springing me to read more.
Exactly. It just kind of happened, and I get there are there's crowds of people who want to see kaiju cocks, and then there are people who want to see
docile fucking deer.
Yeah, and if that's if this is your bag and you want something slow, I mean, here it is. They seem to have put that together for you, but I didn't find it that moving at all.
No, there's no like agency of anything. Like it's natural disaster, which doesn't seem that disastrous, and the guy takes pictures of it and he gets away and everyone's okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
There was more tension inside the gazebo falling than in the monster showing up.
Strangely,
it's bad. Like us talking about it's making me not like like I'm real. Like I thought I was like it's all right, and then every time like no, I didn't really.
Yeah, stand on your square. If you found some enjoyment of it, the writer did a job.
I like the design of the monster.
The design is. Yeah, the design of the monster is cool.
Yeah,
and
unique.
even the art itself.
I wouldn't even go unique. I mean, it just seems like
it's your standard skull.
Yeah, it's just standard
plant monster.
What's that?
The forest god.
Wendigo.
Wendigo. Yeah,
it's like the standard Wendigo. Yeah.
Oh, I'll take it.
I thought Wendigos were cannibals.
who knows?
No, it's not. It didn't need any
But
better,
it's like that design of like the
skull face and like the monster's body and everything. But who cares? Yeah.
Whatever. Moving on. I don't have a physical copy. I doubted it at
How dare
first,
you.
so I read it online, and I wish I had bought it because you were right. Holy shit! From the Dawn of DC line, we have Superman Lost #1 and 2.
The seventh reboot in the last 2 years from DC.
Right.
We're back again, baby.
Exactly. And only the third one this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
that one Superman.
Oh,
that
that's
just happened.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't we have like 2 other Superman series going on?
You got his son, and then you got that one where Superman has Lex Luthor's company or whatever. I'm waiting on that shit.
yeah.
That one's still kind of fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is also good. I really enjoyed this. I went through those 2 issues like nothing.
Yeah.
They were really, really, really character driven.
So Superman is put in a situation where he is transported across the galaxy to somewhere else, and he is gone for 20 years of his time. And I like how they did this because somehow it only happened to be 2 or a few hours in our time. So
Right.
now he's got to deal with trauma of facing 20 years of survival while everybody was literally asleep.
Right. Overnight. Yeah. He came in and stared at the window like mad long.
But and I like the thing that got me was special in issue 2 where he's dealing with where Lois walks in and he's in the floor.
Yeah,
I
he's
love that
sleeping, but
scene.
he's not
breathing. He's holding his breath because now it's become a
survival
tactic of him, trying to survive by going long times without breathing, and it's just almost just like intuitive to him. And seeing how his journey is going to travel through these 10 issues, it's got me really intrigued.
What has got the Man of Steel so rattled that he can't even sleep in the bed with his own wife?
20 years, man.
Yeah.
20 years of not seeing your face, he's a different man.
Yeah.
I can see that from the jump. He's a different man, and how that plays out over these 10 issues, I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
This is a premise that, while I've never heard of anything like this for them, like, it's crazy how something like this hadn't happened years ago, but it's really good they're capitalizing on it now.
I really enjoyed like that first planet he visited where it's all like just destroyed and like polluted and everybody's talking through TikTok and
that was
the allegory to our
I
planet.
love the
was
aliens.
pretty funny. Yeah.
They were like, whatever, just another one of these. Third rock from the sun, right? All right, drop them off.
He's like, but my mother made this cape. Get him out of here!
It's a fun run, and I can't wait to see how this develops and the other perils and struggles that he's gonna have to face in this 20 years of wandering through space trying to get back home.
More of that suit, please. That survival suit he had at the end too.
Oh, the one made of white.
Like that pure white suit with the that shit looked hard.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. That I saw that little tagline on the end when they were doing promos for Green Arrow's Dawn of DC, Superboy. They said they were starting it up, building a foundation, one superhero at a time.
Yeah.
That is the kind of faith restoring stuff that I personally need to see from this publisher. Like stuff like this. The fact that there's a Green Arrow title is
it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, it's not just a 5th Batman book.
Yeah.
Please, like, it just seems like if this is about characters and building out from there, they're already just leagues better than they were over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I agree.
So, yeah, one of the best reads of the week for me.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Wow.
So what was your issue with it?
I don't know.
Not enough coke.
Yeah, not enough cock compared to all the other ones. I didn't see no dick. Where's the dick at?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Hey, yo, this is the second week you've fed us dick.
Yeah, I see.
What you doing, bro?
Wait. Did you say feed us dick?
Fed us.
Whoa.
No,
I just led you to the water. I didn't make you drink.
No, honestly, I found, like, don't get me wrong, like, I liked the first issue. The first issue was fine, even though I wasn't like a fan of us going through this like thing over and over again with like going to the ship and everything.
The singularity thing?
Yeah, the singularity thing. The ship event was like,
I'll give you that, yeah.
Yeah, it was just prolonged a little bit. I felt like it was outstretched a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like too much.
Yeah, like there didn't seem to be a real significant reason to cut out half of his words, only to show it fully, to see what he's saying.
Because he was saying exact what you could
Yeah,
have.
what you inferred that. Okay, I mean, I may have missed a few words, but I was right.
Yeah. But like I thought, like, but even in him being out in space is cool. But I thought it was just like it hasn't really. There was no bite yet for the story. Him like he hasn't really seen much or done much yet to really capture me story wise or interest me.
The one thing that I did enjoy is how his powers are going to reflect on every planet that he's going to have to stop to resupply in.
I kind of wish it was a little bit like I know he had like the first planet he went on, he had a little bit of reset, right? He needed to figure them out again. I kind of wish it was a little bit more emphasis on like something's weird going with his power since he's around another sun.
Maybe that'll happen in one of the issues.
Well, he did that in the second planet he went to, the one that was all polluted.
Yeah.
He couldn't fly because
He had to readjust to his powers,
and he also had whatever rock he was like landed on. He also had to readjust his powers to that too. So
this premise is stacked.
Yeah.
But continue with your point.
No, I thought, like I said, I just thought it was okay. I'm waiting to see more. Like it didn't catch me like the last Superman book we read.
There was a little bit more exciting, and but I like both, honestly. I'm torn.
That's fine. Yeah.
I think the reason why I lean more to this one because it is going to put Superman in something that something that actually puts some kind of peril to
makes him
him.
vulnerable.
Yeah. As opposed to just Lex Luthor's like sexing him in his ear.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at with that. Yeah. This seems to reach for something a lot deeper. And I'm with that. It definitely reaches for something a lot deeper. I mean, like literally, he's a changed man. Like I can see that from that sequence on the floor.
Those are the points I do like a lot. Like seeing him, like seeing the trauma, seeing the aftermath of it and stuff, and like seeing like Lois trying to deal with. Like I kind of liked her reaction because he's how many times I'm not sure this particular event, but shit has happened, and she's like, oh my god, really? Like I literally went to sleep. I took a nap. And you come back fucked up like I've been gone for 20 years. What do you mean? And then, like you said, then Bruce come out to the door like,
he tried to peace out.
Hey, Lois, I wanted to tell you. Oh. Okay, I can delete. No. You come back here. Like, I don't need to be here.
Look at the times we live in. Back-to-back Superman books that we're reading, and they're good.
Yeah. Right, that's crazy.
Have we been asleep on the Man of Steel, or is this a rare dub?
I honestly couldn't tell you up until this point.
In my opinion, I think it's just all the fact that they haven't been really given Superman a good writers and the proper focus on his character. Like everyone always thinks that he's invincible. He could, and that's the only thing about his character. Like, no, he's just a guy he's just trying his best, and there's not been enough. I
guess that's probably the hardest thing to do. How do you take a character that's got such a long lineage and give him more trauma? It's hard to not redo something.
I mean,
with Superman again, you know what I mean? Because
because there's some
how many
lines.
shots? You can only shoot him once with a kryptonite bullet. After that, it's done and played for. You can only kind of
until 5 more years later, and they do it again.
Like that's the thing. That's just the job. How many? We were talking about how many books of Batman gets, and of his own, and he does the same thing over again, maybe a different coat of paint. Superman deserves the same sort of chance to just do more stuff. If people just give him a chance instead of there is potential there. Just the creators have to do what they do best is create something that they can work with. They have the potential, they have the money, they have the resources to do it. That's all. Fair.
Yeah.
But good research.
Cool. And then you guys read because this is recommends for me.
I didn't read it.
Who read it before I? Because we can.
Ambassadors too?
Yeah.
Oh no, I read it.
Cool.
Yeah, let's talk about this shit.
Walk this through. Let me know how this went.
Ambassadors 2 picks up right after Ambassadors 1 did. Mark Millar coming back in with a bunch of references to Indian culture that I did not understand
at all.
I'm not Indian.
I'm not sure who the Maharaja is.
I know who the Maharaja is, but they were dropping which I'm assuming are Bollywood actors and Bollywood movies. Cool. Mark Millar knows how to use Google.
He's like, see, I'm learning.
But hey,
I'm in touch with the culture.
Yeah, he's like, I'm hip now.
The Indian people are loving it. Yes. I get this.
So this is a little bit of a turn from the first Ambassador's book, and not in a bad way, but in the Mark Millar way. There's a couple things that happened in this book that had me kind of scratching my head. But my favorite part was this book opens up with a guy that works at the mall, and I will say, like, the way he tackles like the classism that happens in India, it was kind of on the note. It was kind of cool. He's in love with a girl who owns her own business. And so he understands that he has no shot with her, right? He's just a lonely cell phone cell boy. And he says, he mentions something about constantly walking in front of her store, trying to get her to notice him. And a terrorist attack happens, which I'm assuming was something to do with like Pakistan.
That was the these are terrorists, so you already know who they are. Right?
Kind of. It was like they make like an analogy to something that may have happened in like Indian culture, but I have no idea of like the relationship with those countries other than like what I learned from Miss Marvel and just random Wikipedia articles. But they come in and they take over his princess hostage, right? So he steps into the line and he goes, let her go. She comes from a good family and has a future. I'm a lonely cell phone boy. I'm not worth nothing. So then they kill him. They shoot him immediately.
Leave her alone and take me instead. Okay.
They shoot him. They shoot him and she goes, oh no, that guy.
He was so nice.
I don't know him.
Jeez.
And they kind of walk through the process of how she's selecting the people that are going to become the candidates to be superheroes, and he is one of the ones that is chosen. They go through the story.
So he dies, but he
goes into a coma.
Oh, okay.
They scrape off his little what's left of the man meat on the floor after he got shot up, and they bring him back to life.
Yeah, and we discovered that it took several years. He was in a coma for several years, and when he comes in, they show you a little bit of the process and how the superpowers actually work. That she's kind of just handing out. It's a cool premise. They're like borrowed. So like there's a room with like a bunch of superpowers, and you get to choose 3 at a time or something like that. And you can like return them. Like, so I need gravity propulsion for this one. It's like, oh, you can't pick flight because so and so has it right now.
Literally borrow.
Yeah. And then when they like this book actually it switched it up because the first book gave you the premise, and now this one is telling you how some of the story elements really do work. And it's, like he said, explains to you how they use their powers, where their powers come from, and
the Mexico superhero came in smoking pot.
Yep.
Pretty did.
and how she's going about the vetting process and the training process to create these heroes and establish them, and they giving them their outfits. It's all PR tested,
Of course.
where their names from and how to represent them. They're showing the process behind it and everything. And the first issue gave off the premise, and it was good enough to sell me on it. And now I'm just kind of plugged in and to enjoy the ride right now.
Yeah, just see where it goes. I did find it funny how he picked gravity control, and so she's kind of letting them use it, try it out. Mind you, with a bunch of people around, publicists or whatever the fuck these people are. So she's like, pick up those weights. So obviously, it's his first time using them. He picks up all the people, smacks them. They're fucking, I mean, he's just ragdolling fucking random standing civilians. At one point, he like breaks through the wall and like there's a man just lying unconscious on the floor. They never, there's no apology. There's nothing like.
Oh, well, that happened anyway.
She's like, focus, get the weights. He picks up the weights. She's like, good job.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's literally people behind them like dying from.
Sheesh, that's very Mark. I'm into it.
It was great. Yeah, I'm with Clarence. I'm into it till I'm not.
Which could be the next issue, or 2 issues from now, or
the cliffhanger they gave you is, of course, with I can't remember what her name is, but the creator of the superhero program. I'm only here to assume that is the goons of her ex.
Yeah. They said.
Yeah, attempting to bribe the newly found superhero and say, "How did you get these powers? We'll pay you $100 million."
Yeah. This book is very Dr. Evil.
Okay.
Yeah. How did you feel about the change of art?
You know, if they
Because I really like the first one.
if they change the art for every single person, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. And if it's a different person, if this artist from India,
That's a good question.
No idea.
That is a very good question. I doubt it.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
But with a name called Carl Kirschl, I doubt it.
Good job, Carl. How if they do change the artwork for every person that they recruit, that'd be a really nice touch.
That would be cool.
But for the artwork here, I don't mind it. It's nice.
And it looks like the next issue is going to be dealing with French.
The French.
Yeah, French superheroes, and you know they're French not by their color scheme, but because she's got a baguette.
Stop.
Yeah,
it.
that's what gave it away. The baguette.
Baguette.
She
The
needs her
most
strength
powerful
in the
weapon.
field.
Wait, who's the artist? Did they say who the artist is on issue 3?
That's Travis Charest.
Oh shit! This guy, he is a Wildstorm scribe. He did a lot of the
Okay.
covers. He did a lot of the Wildcats books. He's really detailed, really good. He's not Frank Quietly, but he is another one of those masters where when he cuts loose on whoever he's doing it for, it's gonna look good. So I'm interested. I got to catch up. I hate that I didn't get a chance to get to it.
Hey, you got it, so you can.
Yeah, I own this. I can read it
Yeah,
anytime. It's awesome.
Yeah.
If that was the last one, you guys, is there anything else that came out that you guys read that's not on the list that we want to go over, or we can just?
I'm not gonna sit here and gush about X-Men
Again,
We know what
You
comics are.
already know what it is, man. You already know what it is.
We want to get you the X-Men helmet so you can just put it on.
Do you want pre Hickman Cerebro or post Hickman Cerebro? Think about it.
I'll get back to you on that.
With that being said, guys, that's it with our comic book reviews, and that actually wraps up our episode this week.
We did it.
Yes, we did it. Another episode. Good performances, guys. I wish I had clapped.
This is not a performance.
Yes, it is. Everything is a performance.
I put on an act every day, baby.
Every day. I act like I care about shit I don't.
She see me at work.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
On the
exactly.
outside, I'm hooting. On the inside, I'm hollering.
That's what my man Peter said.
With that being said, thank you for joining us in another episode of Thirst and Nerds Podcast. Stick tuned. We are going to do a thirst quencher on the new Mario movie. Get to hear
Here we
our
go.
thoughts on that. With that being said, my name is Jest One.
I am king.
I am Stooge Prime.
I am Sumo.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say,
please.
make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, on Facebook, anywhere that you subscribe to podcasts, what have you. Look, also comment below.
What did you think about kokju?
Yeah, what do you think about kokju if you read it? If you're gonna read it, and tell us how you like the cock.
Do you think
True.
it's big enough, or do you think it's not small?
Is
Yeah.
yours bigger?
Is he packing?
Is he packing, or is he average?
Is he lacking?
Back in like.
Yeah, is he packing, or is he lacking? You tell us in the comments.
All right,
Thank you, nerds.
all right. Peace out.
Peace.